And one. All right, we are live. Welcome, all of my happy Crumpers. We are here with Mr. Richard, and today Richard is bringing his Death Guard for us, which is super freaking exciting. Richard, thanks so much for hopping on. Richard is a member of the members side of the Discord, so he's a big supporter. So I'm super happy to have him on today, and we're gonna do a little bit of a chaos showdown. He's bringing the Death Guard, and I am bringing the World Eaters. So basically, are the World Eaters gonna get sick when we eat the gross Death Guard, or will we be able to have the fortitude to consume them and carry on? We'll have to find out. Mr. Richard, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Richard, and I'm excited to be here. I'm pretty new to competitive 40K, and I'm glad to see who gets sick in this game.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So, as you guys, if you're watching this, if you've seen these before, you basically realize, understand that this is a teaching stream. So, we are going to be playing competitively, but we're also going to be talking through our movements to help everyone learn the game. If you have questions about the game and the way that the game works, type them down in the into the comment section. We're going to be, I'll basically respond to everything, but if you really want your question answered and I'm not paying as close attention, if you super chat, then it's always going to pop up right to the top. But super chats are not required. I love everyone, so no stress on that if you're not able to do the super chats. So what we're going to do is I went ahead and rolled up a random mission for us, and we're going to be doing Crucible of
okay.
Battle, the Chilling Reign, and Priority Targets. So priority targets, for those of you who don't know, is going to be at the end of each command phase. You score 5 victory points for every marker you control, up to a maximum of 10 per turn. And then at the end of the game, you'll score up to 15. Again, so it's you don't get a massive lead early on, and you're going to have to try to make it up a little bit on the end. At the end of the game, so that is the way we're going to run it. So this is a crucible. So I'm just going to go ahead and do. I'm just going to go ahead and bring up a little bit of a terrain here. Would you mind just rolling me like a D8 or something?
Sure, where's the D8s?
Crucible.
D12,
Mhm.
D8?
Yeah, or like just a D. Roll a D12 for me. That'll be fine.
It is an 8.
It is an 8. All right. So we'll just go with the 8 table for Crucible. Where are we? Okay, this will work. All right, so this will be our terrain for today. Guys, we are using WTC terrain. Occasionally, we play GW terrain as well. I know currently I'm participating in the T5S2 tournament, which is Trevi's tournament over at Tactical Tortoise. They do GW terrain there,
Mhm.
so we do GW terrain as well. But I think just WTC is the best way to play the game in general. And so that's what we're going to do today. That's what we're going to teach off. So, Richard, go ahead and walk us through your army, man. Tell us Death Guard. Explain it to us.
Yeah, so this is Death Guard. They're very stinky. So the whole idea of the army is to have one 10-man in a rhino. Oh, they're
Oh,
getting they're getting
oh,
real
the
they're
physics.
getting excited. They're getting excited. So
When physics
and then
strikes
have
back.
and then is to have two 5-mans in the other rhinos.
Yep.
So the idea is just to be like quite toolboxy. So we've got indirect to kind of force the opponent's hand.
Hmm.
We got Death Shroud that can come down and do actions in the backfield, Nurglings to infiltrate and also do actions,
Cool.
and Typhus Solo also to just kind of be a nuisance by
Typhus
himself.
Solo. All right, all right.
Yeah, this is a very like meta Death Guard list. I try to bring something meta. So
Cool.
something similar to this recently won GT actually. I think in England.
Are all of these Plague Marine squads, are they basically clones minus the leader?
Yeah, they're all essentially clones, except the big ones are taking heavy weapons instead of bubotic weapons
What's the
for the
difference
melee
there,
profile.
if you wouldn't mind?
So, yeah, so the heavy weapons hit on fours instead
Hmm.
of threes, but they're 2 damage instead of the bubotics, which hit on threes, but they're 1 damage.
Cool.
And heavy weapons are 3 attacks, whereas bubotics are 4 attacks each.
Right on. And go ahead and give us a rundown of what your characters do.
So Typhus can deep strike, and in the shooting phase, he could basically like cast a spell. So on a 2 up, he can do D6 mortals, and on
Nice.
a 6, it's D6 plus 3, I believe.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. And the Lord of Contagion allows the Death Shroud to reroll hits,
Hmm.
and he himself is pretty nasty. He has a damage 3 weapon.
Cool.
Um, That's pretty much the Lord of Contagion. That's what he
Okay.
does. One of them has lethal, deadly pathogens.
Hmm.
So that gives him a +1 to strength, +1 to attack, which makes him pretty deadly. So he has 6 attacks and
Cool.
strength 9, which actually makes him better than Mortarion in close
Oh,
combat.
geez. So I think that's
Yeah.
going to be this guy, right? So we'll color him red so that we know he's the killy boy.
Yeah, let me just put there was actually pathogen in his name.
Cool. All right. And then you got foul blight spawns on biologist putrefiers. What are the putrefiers? What do they do?
So the putrefiers allow you to throw a free grenade once per game, and it
Nice.
also allows you to throw grenades when other grenades have been thrown before.
Excellent.
So it's a way to deal with a lot of like high toughness stuff. The incarn, you just throw mortals at it. So on a 4 up, it deals mortals. So on average, it's about 3 mortals
Yeah,
per
it's
putrefier.
fantastic. Right on, man. Well, that's super cool. All right, so you've got those guys, and the blight spawn's the guy who gives you fight first. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the 10 man also has a blind spot as well.
Nice. All right, well, that's pretty freaking awesome. So, and the Plague Burst Crawlers, for those of you guys who don't know, they just got a good indirect. It's going to be AP1 damage 2, and it's going to be pretty strong. And I believe
Yeah.
if you have your Lord of Contagion who can see me, you ignore the penalties to shoot, right?
Oh, that's only a Lord of Virulence.
That's the virulence, not the contagion. Forgive me. Thank you
Yes,
for correcting me there. All right, guys. So let me run you through
no problem.
the World Eaters here. So this is my little take on World
Okay,
Eaters, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit right now. Um, there's not much variety in World Eaters list right now, to be honest with you, but this
okay,
is this is my flavor at least. So basically, what we've got is we have two 6-man exalted 8 bound units here. The thing to be concerned about with these dudes is they have a lot of attacks. They hit on twos. They are very fast. They have base movement 9. And they have an ability that
oh
makes it
wow,
so that you have to pass a leadership test if you want to fall back within 6 inches of them.
interesting. Okay,
So one of the things that I can do with them is I can charge like say 3 or 4 rhinos, like your 3 rhinos and 2 plague burst crawlers with one unit. And then if you want
hmm,
to shoot me, well, you're gonna have to pass a leadership on every single one of those if you ever want to shoot that unit.
interesting. Okay,
So it's kind of a cool little trick. Then we've got 2 units of Corn Berserkers. One is Bare Bones, and then one has a World Eater's Master of Executions connected, and he does have the Berserker Glaive. This guy is one of the most killy characters in the entire freaking game. So basically, whenever he charges, World Eaters always get +1 attack and +1 strength when they charge. So when he
interesting.
charges, he's going to have 6 attacks at strength 8, AP2, damage 2. Well, his Berserker Glaive always gives him +1 attack and +1 damage.
Okay,
Then, when he charges, instead of getting +1, he gets plus D3 to those stats. And since he is, and one of his normal special abilities is he gives his whole unit fights first, and he gets to re-roll hit wound rolls against characters.
I'm on the stream. Oh, sorry,
No problem, brother.
my brother just walked in.
So he's very cool. Then we've got 2 units of normal 8 bound. These guys have a 6-inch scout move, and they're just as killy as the
Mm-hmm.
exalted. Basically, they just hit on threes instead of on twos. That's more or less
Four.
the only difference.
Okay, okay.
Then I've got 1 unit of Chaos Spawn. They're just trash. I've got 1 Rhino, Mr. Angron.
Yeah,
This is the boy. This is the legend himself. He hits
yeah.
like a freaking freight train. And
Mm-hmm.
I just released. If anyone's interested in World Eaters, I just released a good video on them like yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, where I was talking about how to counter World Eaters. But essentially, the threat that you need to be aware of, my friend, is right here. I have this guy, Lord Invocatus. He gives Scout to 2 infantry units. So he's going to give Scout to both of my 8 bounds. So essentially, what's going to happen is they're going to move minimum 17 inches turn 1. So they're going to
Okay,
6-inch Scout move. And actually, let me just do this on the board so everyone can kind of
yeah.
visualize
Let's
this.
take a look.
So you can just see exactly how silly far this is. So they're going to scout move 6 inches. Screw it. Sorry, I'm going to turn this so the physics don't mess me up. So they go scout move 6 inches forward. Boom. And then they have a 9-inch move, but on the Blessings of Corn chart, I'm guaranteed to get +2 move if I want it. So then I get a 11-inch move. And so that's minimum 17 inches turn 1. And then I've got a 67% chance every single turn that I roll the dice to get advance in charge of my entire army as well, which could give me on average an extra 3 to 4 inches of movement. And then I have a stratagem that's 1 CP that gives me auto advance 6.
Hmm.
And I'll do this with 4 units turn one. Because both Exalted 8 bound will get the scout move from Lord Invocatus, and then the 2 normal 8 bound units will as well. And then Angron, his threat range is actually 22 inches turn one. Because he has a normal move of 14, plus 2 for the movement shenanigans. That'll take him up to a move of 16. And then I can auto advance him 6 inches for 1 CP.
Okay.
So I'm very, very fast. Angron's one other thing that he does is he has the ability to give me, when in the charge phase, he gets aura of reroll hit rolls, +1 charge, or something else that I'll never use. Then the last thing about my army is my World Eater, my Juggerlord guy. He lets me reroll my Blessings of Corn once per phase.
Okay, we will blessings. Okay.
And that is the army. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and select our secondaries. So do you know how to select your secondaries on TTS?
Yes.
All
I
right, so
will go ahead and do that.
cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and lock mine in. And then you just click lock
Okay.
in once you've selected it. Perfect. All right, so we'll go ahead and do our deployment here. And once we do that, we'll just kind of talk a little bit about the deployment and what our general game plan is. So I think you understand my game plan, right? My game plan is basically I
Yes.
run forward at you and I slap. And that's more
Yeah.
or less what it is. All right, so let's
Yes.
go ahead and roll a die. I'll roll one and you roll one, and whoever wins the roll off chooses who deploys first. So you
So
rolled a
I
four, I
rolled a
roll a one.
4.
So I assume you would like me to deploy first.
Yes, go ahead. You don't have any infiltrate, right? Just scout moves?
Just scout, no infiltrate at all.
Okay, okay, yep. Go ahead, sir.
All right, so what we'll do is we're just going to go ahead and put my berserkers inside this here rhino,
Oh, let me.
and then I think that's it. That's all I'm going to do. So let me just go ahead and do my first deployment. I'll just have some chaos spawn hanging out right here.
Oh,
You know what? Let's not do that. Actually, let's do this. We'll put these bad boys right here. Okay. Would you like to? I'm sorry. Would you like to put anything in deep strike?
yes. I would like to put one squad of Nurglings in the Deep Strike,
Cool.
one squad of Death Shroud in Deep Strike, Aphis in Deep Strike as well,
Mm-hmm.
and then everybody will be inside the trucks. This guy,
Yep. Yep.
dude, and this dude.
Right on. All right. So
Okay,
my first deployment is just going to be those chaos spawn right there, my man.
okay, sounds good. I will deploy. Hmm, just thinking out loud. I think I should use these Nurglings. I can either use them to try to get homers or try to block your movement.
So just think about how much movement I have, right? So if you have 1 unit of Nurglings, the only thing you can do is you can block one movement lane. So basically, what you're going to do with your Nurglings is you're going to pick the lane you want to block, right?
Right. What lane? I probably want to block this lane, right? Because this lane is my advantage lane, right? Technically,
Okay.
is it? My thought process is that I have the rune like here, the containers block that way. So I guess if I were to block a lane,
And the only lane that you can block my movement in is Angron's lane as well, right? But he has fly, so you got to be kind
right?
of careful where you block it. So it's really tricky to block the World Eaters unless you have a bunch, right? And that's because all my dudes are
Hmm.
infantry, so they're going to run straight through these buildings, except for Angron.
Yeah,
So
because you
that's where
can
the
just
tricky
run
part is.
straight
So one
through
thing that I would
everything.
maybe recommend if I were you is I would just hold
Yeah.
off. You know I don't have any infiltrators, so don't do the Nurglings yet,
Oh, okay.
right? So let's do a
Good tip.
different unit for now, one that doesn't really rely
Sure.
on what my deployment is.
Okay. Okay.
So,
That
so once you
sounds
see
good.
where my Angron goes down or something, then you'll have more information about what to do with the Nurglings. And honestly, sometimes you might not even want to use the infiltrate on Nurglings as well. Like if you have no good place for it, you don't have to use that ability if it's just going to be feeding me a unit.
Right.
I'm not telling you
So
not to
this
use it
is
either, right? Let's just get more information before we declare that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then let me just do the easy stuff first. So let's
Yeah, easy
see.
stuff.
But
Always do the
I mean,
easy
I
stuff
think
first because like you're not giving me any information by putting your plague burst down, right? Because they have indirect. They're going to shoot wherever they are.
I think theoretically I'm supposed to just make a wall and try to hold because you're supposed to. So I'm gonna have to try to. Okay, let's see. Because everything's getting charged basically turn one. I can't avoid
Well,
that.
everything can be charged turn one. That doesn't mean they will be charged turn one. Big difference, right?
That's true. That is very true. Where is my red rhino? Oh. So I'll just put place. Sorry, I'll just put this blue rhino at this corner.
And that's just got the two 5-mans.
Yeah, that's the two 5-mans. This red rhino will be
Cool.
the one with the biologus.
Makes sense to me. Let's see. Where do I want Angron? I'm just going to knock my dude here. I didn't leave myself enough space. Sorry about that. All right. I think so he can fit there pretty easily. Cool. Which means I'm going to go ahead and drop a unit of my 8-bound, Exalted 8-bound down right about here. And let me just do a little pre-measure on this guy's base like I should have done the first time. Okay, that works. Cool. So Exalted 8-bound are down, sir. Let's go all the way to the line. And so one thing, if you guys have scout moves, and you can go and deploy while I chat about this. If you guys have scout moves, one thing you can do is you can always deploy a little bit in the open. Just make sure you pre-measure to know that you can move fully out of line of sight, right? So here I can deploy a little bit aggressively because I'm not really concerned about him putting a PBC and getting direct line of sight with the entropy cannons. Just because if I do go second, I'll just use my 6-inch scout move to move him here and be safe. And that's also something
Understood.
for you to
Yeah.
know too, Richard, right? So like if you see me kind of leaving a guy out here, don't think that that's real since I have these scout moves available to me.
Right, because you can just move
Yeah.
9 inches. Oh wow, it's fast.
And that's something that
Okay.
I will I'll no this the scout move is 6 inches, but still.
Oh, it's 6.
And so this is the big squad?
Yeah, that's the big squad.
Okay. And that's the one with the damage 2 weapons in melee, right?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Mhm. Okay, so I'll just go and put these dudes right here. And these are going to be 8-bound. Normal 8-bound, not. Oh, wait, sorry, that was the wrong. Those say exalted. Those are supposed to be normal 8-bound. Oh, no. Oh, that's what I did. I see. 8-bound, 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 8-bound champion. And we'll delete this guy. I see what I did. I picked up the wrong squad because they all look identical.
They do.
War Eaters are fun, but they're not that much variety. All right, your job, sir. These guys have an inbuilt 6-inch, so I don't need the character near them.
Okay. And then I'll just put the second rhino, OJ rhino over here.
And that's another 2 small squads.
Yes, that's two small squads. Yeah.
All right. And you have the fights first guy in every rhino, or only in one of them?
No, and just the red rhino.
Just the red rhino. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, so you got the rhino blocks. I think we're gonna have a unit of 8-bound right here. Make sure those are a normal 8-bound. Yes, these are normal 8-bound. Just check it out. All right, your job, sir. And
Okay.
so I'm just going to go ahead and
Yep.
say this while you're placing it. I am going tactical, and one of the things that you guys will see me as I'm deploying tactical secondaries. When I choose tactical, I don't just say, "Oh, I'll do whatever is drawn." I plan for my draws. So what you've seen me do here is I have already planned for what happens if he draws. Let's say I draw tempting target turn one, and Richard wants me to take this one. I'm in position to get it now. Let's say I get area denial. Well, what I've done, or let's say I get area denial, or I get like what do you call it? Deploy teleport hammers. Well, my chaos
Hmm.
spawns, which I don't care about, being murdered on the strike back. I've got them in position to
Yeah.
just to advance up here and do it. Right, so I've taken care of that. So even though I'm going tactical, it's not gambling, right? I'm
Hmm.
strategically putting myself in position to take advantage of whichever cards I happen to get. And I think
Hmm.
that's where a lot of people go wrong with their tactical secondaries. They're just like, oh, well, I drew bad cards, so I failed. It's like, well, probably not. Probably what happened is you didn't plan on scoring your secondaries. You
Yeah,
just thought, oh, whatever happens, happens. That's generally not a great way to play this game.
well, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, so we'll have a Lord on Juggernaut hanging out right here.
Okay, okay. So I will have these Terminators over here.
All right, and that's a slap you hard one, right?
Yep, that's a yeah, slap you hard.
Slap you hard. That's funny. Sorry.
No worries. Just gonna make space so that the Marines could hop out if this thing explodes,
Makes sense.
which they probably can.
All right, I'm gonna have another unit of the Exalted go down, um, and you only move 4 on your Terminators, though, right?
Yeah, they're super slow.
Okay, that
Super
works.
slow.
Let me turn this story off. So these Terminators are over here. This is your fight's first unit, so I probably want to dominate this flank. Okay. All right. So you guys, I'm just looking at his deployment right now. The big threat to me is this fight's first unit. This guy also slaps, and he's really slow. And this is the fight's first unit that's in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically have shown him that cool. Since you've taken this flank, I'm taking this one. That's what I've done with my deployment here.
Yeah. In hindsight, I actually should have put this in the middle,
Yeah,
but
go and swap that.
that's
It's fine.
fine.
No, swap that
Oh, should I do
because
it?
you're correct. Just go and swap that. I mean, we're here to have a interesting game, right? That's no problems. I'm just gonna, but since you've done that, I'm just gonna put this exalted on this side instead.
Yeah, yeah, that's totally fine. That's fair. It's more than fair.
Yep.
And then you don't have any shooting, right? Really? Is there any shooting?
Hey, hey, I have bolt pistols. How dare you, sir?
Oh, pistol. Okay.
How dare you?
Who has the? Oh, the berserkers.
Yeah, dude. Don't
Okay.
freaking trip, bro.
That's true though. You never know, especially even with the orcs. The pistols can come clutch.
Yeah, right. So I'll just
All
drop
right, so
drop this boy
you got
down.
those guys there.
Okay. So I just put Lord Infernatus
Okay.
down, and then I'll have one more drop for you when I'm after this.
Okay, so it's me. Actually, I don't know what to do. I think I'm supposed to build a wall.
Go to wall.
I think I'm okay trading. How many points are three eight bomb? It's like 150.
135.
Okay.
The Exalted 8 bound are 300 point bricks.
Okay, okay. Oh wow, that's a big brick.
Yeah. All right, so you want that plague burst right there. Cool, 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 cool. Um, all right, and Angry Ron. Dares I put you here? The range on your entropies is 24, right?
Yes.
So this one will get to shoot, that one will get to shoot. Entropies hurt. Their strength what?
10, I believe. 10,
Strength
yes.
10. So you're wounding on 5s, but you have lethal hits on those as well?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, everything's lethal in your army, right?
Everything's pretty much lethal, yeah, except the havoc launchers on the rhinos.
Okay. So that's a pretty easy turn 1. What happens if I put
Yeah.
him here? So I go 16 to here. And then I go 6. And that turns into a 7 and a 6. Cool, that's what we'll do. So I'll drop this dude right here.
Sounds good. And I shall place.
So that was called
This.
pre-measuring, everyone. I wanted to know, is it okay for me to put him safe here? And the answer is yeah, because I only drop 1 inch on my turn 1 charge if I choose to go for a turn 1 charge.
I don't know where this like first should go. I think back here is probably the best. option because this is all covered now. There's no point putting him by himself here. He can just get charged and die.
Hmm.
So I think back here is probably good enough.
Cool. So just a quick question from Ratlord. He's got a question here. He says, for first turn movement, is it better to land on objectives if it puts you in line of sight or hide and not score primary? Buddy, unfortunately, that's too much of one of those questions where I have to give you the shitty answer of it just depends, right? I'm sorry when that I have to give that answer, but it's just that's the answer, man. Um, it just depends. Sometimes it's you have models that you can risk. Sometimes you have models that you can't risk. So like here, I have a throwaway model in my chaos bonds. So I don't care if I throw my chaos bonds away and he shoots them and kills them. But like for example, I'm certainly not going to just run my exalted 8 bound to hang out right here. That would be a silly thing to do. All right, so I'm done deploying. Are you done? Oh wait, I have one more
I
thing to
have one.
deploy. I have a rhino.
I'll
Whoops.
go ahead.
Sorry. I forgot I had a
Oh,
rhino
no
here.
worries.
Uh, take this here rhino. I think I'll put this rhino right about here. Cool. I'm done now.
And then I have Nurglings. So Nurglings. I guess Nurglings could either be, just thinking out loud,
Hmm.
could be put here to block the Rhino.
What
There's
does that
nothing to
get
do
you?
there. That's what I'm trying to think out loud. So
Okay,
if I
cool.
do this, okay, if I block this Rhino,
Hmm.
okay, and you get turn one, it just blocks the Rhino. Everything else goes around and charges me. So
Sure.
it may like smidge some movement there, but it,
Are you
okay, so
taking
that's if I
tactical or
block them.
fixed?
I'm taking fix.
You're taking fixed. So what did we draw? We
Deploy,
drew
deploy
deploy
on
and storm hostile.
Storm. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, that's fascinating. So
Um,
for
if I go,
deploy, then honestly, I think they have to go right here, right? Because you're going to use them to deploy turn one, and you don't care that I kill them, because that will then make this a hostile objective that you get to storm.
yes. If I put them here,
But honestly, actually, you know what? This might be the place for them because then what happens is if you go first, you just move them here,
yeah, I can
and
just
if I
move
go
them to
first, you
the,
still can
yeah.
block me. Yeah, okay, cool. I like it. It's either here or it's over here, right?
Oh, that's true too. Oh yeah, I could use it to block Angron as well.
Hmm.
Kind of make it annoying.
Now, Angron
Angron.
flies, which is a bit of an issue,
Oh right, you said he does fly.
but you
He
can
does have
still,
wings.
yeah, but you can still block me with like where I can land my base.
Oh, this is great. So they could like hang around
Could
here-ish.
be.
The question is, do I block Angron or do I block the Rhino? The Rhino, blocking the Rhino, blocking the Rhino. I think I actually do want to block the Rhino
Okay,
because uh, there's more OC. For some reason, I'm not as afraid of Angron. I don't know why. I don't know if this is the right move, but
fair enough.
I think the I
Do
think
you,
the Rhino is a better idea. Sorry, go ahead.
do you know which contagion you're going to choose?
Um, Considering that you have basically a 5 up invuln on everything, I believe it'll be -1 weapon skill, -1 ballistic skill.
I think that's the correct decision. The argument would be that I only have 3 up armor saves on everything, right? So that you take
Hmm.
it to a 4 up armor save, then your AP always brings me to my invuln. But and Angron has the 2 up. But I think it's the correct decision, even though Angron will basically always be giving me an aura of rerolls. What that forces me to do is it forces
Oh,
me
R
to,
reroll.
yeah, aura of reroll hit rolls. It does force
Yeah,
me to kind of put myself into one area around him if I want to actually be maximizing my damage.
I see. So in that case, I think blocking the Rhino is smarter. I kind of want to force Angron into weird positions.
Okay,
I think that's my thought process. Well, I think that might be better.
cool.
I don't know what you think, but
Well, we'll find out.
okay.
I think either one is just fine. I probably would lean towards blocking here, but it's honestly kind of looks like you want me to put Angron here right now, so maybe you don't want to block me. And that just depends on your game
Yeah,
plan. Like if you want Angron to go up here, then maybe it's smart not to block me. So let's go ahead and roll a dice, yeah? Skill check,
Sure.
baby. I rolled a 1, and you rolled a 2. All right.
I got a two.
Death Guard is taking first turn. Do you have any scouts or infiltrates?
No.
Okay. I will use a few of my scouts here.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do, do, do. And we'll just leave him here, and we'll just do this guy here to make sure that they're in coherency. These dudes, I believe, will move to be here. But we'll just leave him here then, and you can make sure that it's all legal. Boop. And then lastly, I'll do my scout move over here. And I guess you could get those guys out to shoot me there. So we'll just leave them in here, because that will make them... Actually, that should be very challenging to see them if I put them in here. Okay, so I am done with my scout moves. Let me go ahead and roll my dice for you, and we'll see what special
Okay.
abilities I get this turn.
Oh,
All right, so I get 3 4s, which is cool. So I'm going to take Advance and Charge,
hmm.
and I'm going to take a 5 up Feel No Pain, or a 6 up Feel No Pain on everything, and a 5 up Feel No Pain on things that already have a Feel No Pain.
Okay. 5 up Philippine on things that already have food. Okay.
Cool. So everything in my army now has a 6 up Feel No Pain, and the things that already have a Feel No Pain go to 5 up, which is just the Exalted Ape.
Okay, gotcha.
And then Blood Avocado will just come to like here or something. All right, so that I am done with all of my pregame moves. Just gonna have this guy scoot a little bit so he's not super visible. Cool, done. On to you, good sir.
Okay, so my movement, what do I want to do here? So,
Remember, it's priority. So this is the one where you can score maximum 10 per turn, and you automatically will get 5 for your home field.
Right, so I have to just make sure I can try to score one of these, one side or one middle.
Correct.
So I don't need to go crazy right now. Let's start with the easy stuff. I guess move Nurgling within area of denial range.
Little nerdlings within air of the denial range. Or deploy teleporter range.
Oh yes, deploy reporter. So let's go like that.
I love it.
They want to move. I guess I could sneak another 2 inches in there. So
100%.
just move closer.
Works.
Okay. So they'll deploy, and then let's see. What do I want to do here? I think moving this rhino up is not a terrible idea because this is
1 each.
OC1.
Yeah, everyone's OC1. I've got
OC2.
no OC in this army.
Okay, so then I think that's the right idea there. Um, it's most likely gonna blow up. Should be okay. And what do I want to do with OJ Rhino? Maybe he will just go up as well. Can I be in this rune and stay on that point?
Maybe. No, that's what looks like.
Okay, so then he'll just do that.
Do you have to advance to go up there? Oh no, it was only like 11 or so
I
inches.
think it was 11. Yeah.
Cool, that works.
And then what do the plague birds want to do?
What do the plague burst want to do?
What do they shoot? Hmm.
Let's find out.
I think they should shoot. Do these have the same defense profile? Exalted
I lied.
and
I do have OC2 in the Berserkers who are inside the Rhino, by the way.
oh,
Everything
and
everything else is OC1 though, but the guys inside the Rhino are OC2.
I think they shoot the 8 bound.
Cool.
I think so. So let me just see where. Now the question is, do I want to take out the red dudes now? You can't shoot, so if they hop out, but then what's the point of me hopping them out? So if they hop out, stand on here. I mean, it is kind of annoying for you because if you charge, but you do have a fight on death, but that way.
I don't have fight on death because I didn't choose it, right? So
Oh, you don't have fight on death, right?
because that's something I have to choose. You have the knowledge of what I'm doing. So I have a advance in charge and I have a 5 up feel no pain.
Advance in charge and 5 up feel no pain.
Correct.
So I could leave the dudes on here. That would be quite a nuisance, I think, for you to deal with. They just walk up and charge onto there, and then maybe the plague burst goes a little beside, and I just move the rhino here, advance the death shroud. Okay, I think that is not a bad idea, so I will do
Cool.
that. So this guy will go here.
All right.
So in this case, very important is my movement because you can just basically fly at me. So let me think. So I want to basically build like a little wall.
A wall of plague burst, eh?
Yeah, wall of plague burst. Build a wall. So 6. Is that enough movement, you think? 6, and then it rotates like that?
Yeah. I mean, you only rotate it like an inch or two. That's fine. Rotating can be a little frustrating, but basically all you do is you just draw a line from here to here, and it's like, all right, it takes me this much movement to turn that thing there. That's more or less what you do.
Just sorry, just want to measure this to see
Mhm.
this guy
So you'll have to
go.
move the plague burst just a little bit further to do it, which is fine. You can do that.
Oh, sorry. So
No,
I
no,
have to
I
go
fixed
back.
it. Yeah, you're good.
So he could go here,
Mhm.
back to it's like 9, and then move another 2. So it would be like here-ish.
Yeah, Adam, we said
And
that.
then
We said it was a 5 on the exalted, a 6 up on everyone else. Thanks, bud.
so if I bring the Plague Marines, maybe I make a string like this.
Hmm.
I mean they're gonna die. They're gonna die if I put them out there.
World Eaters do like to kill, my friend.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's actually the correct
I
play. I
think it's a
think
terrible
maybe
decision for what it's worth.
yeah. I think we can hold
Yeah.
off on
All
them. We
right.
probably want to save them. I think the better idea is just to put them here, and then
And
they can kind of decide where they want to go after.
just be aware of my threat ranges, right? Because I move 9 with an advance in charge, so you can expect me to
Yes.
get here. So you can expect me to completely surround you right now. So when I kill your
Okay.
Rhino, you're gonna be taking mortals on 1 through 4s.
Threes and fours.
So that can be
So in
expected
that
if you
case,
put him there.
this rhino should be more like this.
Well, these are the same Rhino, right? Because isn't this the
Oh, right, sorry.
yeah?
That's the same rhino.
Yeah. The
That's
joys of
hilarious.
TTS, it almost gives us too many tools, right?
It gave me 500 more points. Okay, so in that case, I would want to do it probably more like this. Something a bit more defensive.
You're gonna have to do some rotations to make this work if you want to do it like that.
We'll need the plagueies. So, sorry, let me put the plaguey back. Question is, do I need to be this? Oh yeah, I do, because you can basically just round this. The plagueies. I think
So let's just remember our win conditions. What do you have to do to win this game?
I need to deploy homers and storm.
Yeah, so you need to be in position to react to where I go, which it looks like you've
Okay.
basically done, right? Because now if I go here, you're in position to come and take it from me. If I come
Yeah.
over here, you're in position to then take it from me, right?
Yes.
And then you need people in position to score this.
Yes.
And that should dictate all your movement.
So I should be concerned about controlling these two areas. So the plague doors. Okay, let me just get these depth shrouds. So they'll just. Oops, sorry. Picked up your stuff by mistake.
How dare you, sir?
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I'll just go like this. And then this plague burst will just. You'll have to rotate a bit, like 4. And then just move back here, like so.
Cool.
That's 4 plus 4, that's 8.
4 plus 4
We could
is 8.
we could squeeze maybe a little bit
It's not going to work because you're going to be on top of your model there, right?
over my now. I guess it'll just be like this.
Okay. That's the problem with these big clunky takes. It can be hard to maneuver around them.
Actually, I cannot even put these guys here because I'm gonna trap my own dudes.
Smart.
So that'll be like this. And then that the plate burst will just I think this guy can be just back here.
Cool.
Start,
So anyway, I
start doing
started
my
blasting.
and he'll be there. Okay, so now shooting basically just the plague burst crawlers. What do I want to start shooting down? You got the
All
exalted
of my
eight
guys are going to
pound
be at a 3 up armor save, and they're going to have a 5 up invuln, toughness 6, 3 wounds.
toughness.
The normal 8 bound have a 6 up feel no pain. The exalted have a 5 up feel no pain.
I think I actually want to ship the 8 pound on this side. That might if I kill one or two. If
Okay,
I kill one, it can make things a little tricky.
cool.
You can't just sit on it. Although in that case, then you can't control, so I can't storm. So that might be actually bad for me.
Okay.
So in that case, I might want to, if the Exalted have the same profile as regular 8 bound, it might be better since everything is the same defense profile. Maybe I'll just start blasting the Exalted
Could be.
because they're stronger.
Uh, they So the normal 8 bound have one guy with flat damage 3,
Yeah,
but the exalted hit on 2s. So
they're hitting on 2s.
that's really the difference.
Oh, that's the main. And then they have a 5 up feel pain.
And the normal 8 bound also reroll 1s to wound.
Reroll once to.
Yeah. So one of the guys in the chat, one thing that he's mentioning is that you could leverage your fight first unit and put your fight first unit out here to be like, well, since I have
Yeah,
to charge you, you do fight first. It's an option. If you choose to do that, then what you would need to do is deploy it in such a manner that I couldn't tag you on multiple fronts and force you to pile in very strange ways. Because the way you handle fights first unit is like you put a rhino into them right here, and then you attack them right here. So half their unit attacks have to go into the rhino, and you don't really care about the fights first. So you just, if
right,
you
right.
choose to do that, you have to be really careful about their positioning.
Like I gotta because you can basically split up their attacks.
Correct. Yeah.
They're all over the place. Okay. So I guess we'll just blast this big blob of. Although actually, I think I want to pick up stuff that's doing action. So maybe we'll just blast. Actually, yeah, we'll blast the big blob of 8 bound. Actually, let's start with this one play first. Let's see
This
what
play
he
first, and
does.
you're going to shoot this back 6 man or the front 6 man. I went ahead to color them too.
Oh, are they both exalted?
Yeah, these are both exalted.
Oh, we'll just
And
shoot
then I have
these.
eight
Sorry,
bounds on the flanks.
these regular 8 bound.
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, they're supposed to be exalted.
Oh, they're both exalted.
Yeah. That was my fault.
Or
I did a yellow scribe error. My bad.
oh, no worries,
I'll
no
just
worries.
copy these guys and put them on there. They're all exalted, yeah.
So it's two squads of exalted and then two regular.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, this guy actually this plague burst will just shoot at this corner 8 bound.
The one up top.
Oh, yep, the one right in this corner.
Cool. Let's see it, baby.
Lobby
It's
six.
a lot of shots.
That's a lot of shots on fours.
Oof. Hot dog.
That's too many. Actually, no, that's right. Nine on fours.
Oh no,
There's
this is going bad.
two equals.
Everything's
So
going wrong.
threes.
Oh
I'm
no.
sorry, Johnny.
All right,
There's five.
these would be on 3-ups because you're only
Yeah.
AP1, right?
Yeah, AP
Okay.
one only. Yeah.
Oh, safe all. Nice.
Okay, very good.
Blessed.
And then the second one will shoot it.
Okay.
Just hits again. Right, he wants to get busy on fours again. Okay, and
Oh,
then
that three
on
missed.
three.
One of those.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
Let me
Just
just
pull one out and just roll those dice again. Just roll the 4 again. Here.
roll this one again.
I was just
Oh, sorry, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, there we go. So that's
Just,
five saves.
I don't know why you took that one. All right, so I think it's 6 saves. Um, then I'll just save on threes again. All right, so that's going to be 3 fails. All right, so these are 2 damage each.
Yep, that's two damage
I'll roll
each.
these in twos. All right, one dies and one takes 2 wounds.
This one takes 2 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then same thing. Last plague burst will shoot the same squad. So
Mm-hmm.
five. That's eight on fours again.
Oh my god, again?
Oh my god.
Ah!
Sorry. This is crazy.
All right, and
Five
twos.
sixes.
All right, and one's alive on 1 wound. That was pretty good.
Not bad.
Nice,
Yeah.
man. Good
So
job.
that's pretty much it. So I'll just score my
Uh,
deploy, and that's it.
yes, sir. Then you just click on
On to
over
you.
onto me. So let's go ahead and see what cards I draw.
Alrighty.
So that'll be an overwhelming force and a capture enemy
And
outpost.
capture enemy
Those
outpost. Oh,
are
nice.
not great turns to draw those cards. Okay.
So if you don't mind me asking, what was your plan into this game?
So my plan was to do exactly what I said. I was going to yeet Angron all the way up here,
Yeah.
and then I was going to probably move I was going to probably actually leave the 8-bound, maybe 1 unit here and 1 unit stays behind right here. This unit was going to run up right here. So basically, everyone was going to be out of sight. I was going to give you 1 normal exalted line unit to shoot, but Angron was going to be sitting right here. He was going to kill a plague burst and a rhino, and then what I was going to accept was that you put everything that was left after killing Angron into this exalted 8-bound, and then I was going to sweep this flank.
Oh, interesting.
That's why my plan is going first. Going second, it just changes a little bit.
I see.
So capture's a bad draw, so that's probably going to get discarded. Overwhelming force, not a great draw right now, seeing as these dudes aren't really on the objective. But we can make this work. So I am going to probably do basically this. That gets him to. Let's just do a copy here. I think we already checked this, but let's go ahead and move him. His big 14.
Yep.
And then if I were to give him a auto advance of 6.
Oh, let me just.
That'd be right about there. It should be a 6-inch charge, I would assume, into your boy. A 5-inch. Okay. Oh, I can't. Oh no, you're too close, so I can't even stand right there. Cool. So you've blocked me with your rhino. You're actually poking through with your grill. So this it would have to be like a little bit further back.
Oh, I should have mentioned this, but typically, when I've been playing, like we just ignore that grill because
You
it
can't.
doesn't even.
It's part of the unit, so you can't ignore it.
Okay, that's no worries though. I'll just put it back.
This plan still works perfectly fine. You're still touching the objective.
Yeah.
It's no problem. You just can't have your grill through the wall. But yeah, so
Okay.
I won't be able to move there because since you're touching the wall with your grill, you actually block his base from getting there. So
we should have discussed that beforehand.
No, I think you did great. Like that was a good move. So then this just kind of changes my movements a little bit. So then let's just take Angron and see how far he moves this way. So I can take him 11 there, and then 3 plus 6, so 9 more. So I can get him to go right about here with an auto advance. and take him
Yeah.
into this squad, which is probably what I do now. Okay, that'll work. So we'll just do that. So this is going to be a 5.1-inch charge, and I'll spend my CP to auto advance Angron
Okay.
because fly can fly over models, which is great. All right,
Mm-hmm.
and then these 8-bound will also roll in advance. So they will get to go 9 plus 6 is 15. 11.4, something like this. 15. 15. Cool. Okay. This dude is basically just going to be screening now. Okay. Um, let's have these Chaos Spawn move on up and eat some Nurglings, I think. We'll probably need to send a, Zerkers. Let's then send the Zerkers out. Okay. We'll have them eat the Nurglings, I think. Then I can send these Exalted to go get me a Plague vs. Crawler. Do I want to nuke that? It's an interesting choice. Kind of feel like let's see what they roll for their advance. We'll roll the top unit first.
Sure.
Oh, well, that is a 10-inch move, so that is probably not the game plan that I'm going for, because it's going to end up being a 7-inch charge, which I don't like 7-inch charges. But I could take this one fairly easily from you. Yeah, okay, let's do that, because once you're in melee, you can't use the grenade strat anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. I believe I can't fall back in grenade though,
Yes, you can.
but I cannot.
No, you can.
Yes.
That works. Because the grenade shot, you don't have to be eligible to shoot to use grenades. You just have to have not shot, which is
I'm not sure.
the tricky wording of it. The Warhammer lawyer nonsense that it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and this squad will just move up here. These guys come on out, and they're gonna move. How fast do your normal Plague Marines move?
Oh, they go 5.
They go 5, so you're gonna go 8 out of the Rhino. All right, cool. This will work. Okay. We'll just move these Zerkers a little bit. This, like this, like this, like this, and like this. And the Rhino can come on up. Boom, 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 boom. Then my spawn can just move back over here. Oh, well, it's advanced chaos spawn. Cool. So they're going to go 12. And then I should have basically all of this will be screened now. Let's put up my let's call it deployment zone. And this Juggerlord can come over like right here. Still touching that objective. Because being 9 inches, 9 inches. Yeah, okay, so you won't be able to come anywhere into my deployment zone. Unless I pop them right here, I think. And Invocatus can come like this. Let's just block all that. She needs to back up just a wee bit. Okay. I think that should be pretty dang good right there. All right. I think that's all of my movement. So then we'll just do a charge phase because I'm not really going to shoot anything. So I will charge
Oh,
the.
sorry. I made a ingress. Oh no, I can't ingress. Go ahead.
Yeah, turn 1, buddy. Sorry.
Turn 1. I went first. Yeah, I'm so used to going second.
I gotcha. So the
Go ahead. Go
Exalted are
ahead.
going to
Go
go
ahead.
into that Rhino.
Go ahead.
Pew! That'll be a 6. I'll
Nice.
take that.
Nice.
Mhm. And I can't touch you because I won't be able to make it through there, so I'll have to do that on the pylon. Mhm.
Oh, interesting. So are you moving like that because you're just gonna pile on after?
No, I'm never going to pylon.
Oh, you don't want to touch the objective?
No, no, no.
Interesting.
Right? Because if I pile on, what's going to happen? Then you're
Yeah,
gonna
storm.
you're gonna storm, and but you only get 4 turns to score storm, right? So if I don't give you score storm turn one, I've devastated your scoring potentials,
Yes.
right? Um, then Angron is gonna go over here into this rhino. That'll be a 5 incher. That's a fail. Um, I think I actually need him in, which is super annoying. So we'll just reroll that. Okay, he takes 5.
Okay.
Oh jeez. That's 5.1, so I can't actually base you with it. Then
Yep.
these 8 bound will charge a rhino as well. With a 2.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Touch there. So he can't land there. So you can come over here. And then you can come here. Oh, sometimes charges be like that. Alright. Then that would be. Oh yeah, and then my Zerkers will charge your Nurglings, because Nurglings be dicks. I
They
guess
are
I should
dick.
I guess I should roll that. Okay, it's another 2. What is happening? We'll get these charge rolls out on the turn one. So guys, but if you look at it, yes, I'm rolling 2s for my charges, but it's okay, right? Because I put myself
Yeah.
in to have a 2-inch charge. The very wise Shettel, who's you guys know him as Kror, he has a saying that says, "You will fail every single 6-inch charge, and your opponent will make every single 9-inch charge." So put yourself in a position where you don't have to make good charges, and you'll be much happier in your life. Okay, cool. So then I'm just going to go ahead and activate Angron, and
Okay. Oops.
he's going to be slapping your dudes. And we'll just get off the objective to do that.
Sounds good.
And he will slap your rhino. This is going to be 9 attacks. And I'm going to choose to reroll hit rolls in his aura.
Okay.
I'll hit. And then he's going to wound you on 2s. Strength 17. Or so 3s with strength 17. All right. That's going to be 7. This got AP4, D6 plus 2 damage.
AP4. Okay, then he's dead.
Yeah.
So does he explode?
That is the question. Nah.
Nope, does not. So now I gotta get my dudes out.
Gotta get your dudes out, sir.
Get out! Okay, so I think I put. Huh. Listen, where do I put my dudes?
Var or var do dudes get put?
I think I put. Which one is this? OJ? Oh, that's blue.
Baloo, sir.
Blue. So my thinking is I have to make this as annoying as possible for you. So
Mhm.
probably playing. So the 8 bound can still activate. So they right. So they can touch one and kill one.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
they're hitting on 3s
yep.
with rerolls. Hitting on 4s actually with
Right,
rerolls.
right.
So
4s with
8
rerolls.
damage.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. 2 damage each. Oof, that's nasty. Okay, so then in that case.
I don't think you have
Oh,
enough room to make it impossible.
no. I
Yeah.
don't think I do either. I'm just thinking if I put the biologist
Hmm.
here,
We
then
just have
that'll
to make
make you
sure we're
go on the
equal.
point to kill it, which
Hmm.
you may want to do. But then I can storm next turn.
Makes sense.
So then I'm just basically seeing if you want to trade the biologist or you want to trade these dudes.
Makes sense. This is the correct way to think about it.
Can I stay out of your range?
No.
No, fortunately not. Unless I emergency disembark, which I might
You
actually.
can't choose to emergency disembark though.
Oh, I can't? Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be really nice, right?
That would be nice for you, though. That
Yeah.
would suck.
So these guys are all OC2, right?
Yes.
Cool. And the Biologus is just OC1. All right, so you're really smart here. So Angron, we'll just go ahead. So I don't think I would. Do you have any impressive shooting with these guys? Just plasma stuff.
It's two plasma guns and a blight launcher.
No melee weapons.
Um, it's like strength 5.
No
I don't
damage.
think they're
No
gonna do
no
much
multi damage
damage.
there. Yeah, okay, cool. So he'll tag.
No, they just have lethal, so
So he'll
you'd be
tag
all
them,
set.
and then
Okay.
these dudes. This is really frustrating. I'm only going to be able to hit you with one because of the way you did it. What we'll do is this guy will come up here,
Okay.
and he'll move his 3 to base, and then you'll move your 2 to base, and then oh crap! I accidentally had this guy touching the objective anyway. Well, I guess I already fucked up. So it is what it is. Um,
Oh,
cool.
do you want us to move them off?
Yeah, I mean he was just meant to be right there.
Yeah,
Cheers.
yeah, that's fine.
All right. Cool. So then I'll have 2 8-pound swing into these teal squads.
Yep, that
Oh yeah,
sounds good.
you got to roll your wounds. Sorry, your immortals.
Oh, yes, you're correct. So on ones,
One
so
mortal.
one mortal. I'll just put it on the blight launcher. Blight launcher,
Hmm.
and then the second squad, they are safe.
They are safe. Nope.
They
All
are
right.
also
So we'll have
battle
the
shock.
yeah, everyone's battle shock for now, but they'll unbattle shock in your phase, so which is why I'm not going to pile in. So we'll have the 8-pound champion right now. He's going to have 5 attacks with his lacerator, and he's going to be hitting you on 4s with rerolls.
Rerolls.
All right, and that's going to be when you on 2s, unless you're toughness what? It doesn't matter. I rolled
5.
3s, but yeah, because I'm strength 10 on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
charge.
yeah. Yep.
All right, so that's going to be 3 at AP2 damage 3.
3 at AP2, so that's 5 ups.
Kill 2.
So 2 are dead.
Poof poof. And then we have the normal 8-pound who is going to have 7 attacks.
Yes.
And these are going to hit you on 4s again with rerolls. Nice. And these will wound you on 3s. Ooh, only 2. Oh, but they get to reroll 1s, so I'll just reroll those 2 ones I rolled because they're 8-pound. Shit. Do that again. All right, you'll have 4 saves. AP2, damage 2.
AP2 damage 2.
Mm-hmm.
4. Oh, they're dead. So the squad is wiped.
That gets that squad. And I will not consolidate.
Okie dokes.
So that is going to basically be my turn. I will score 3. Oh, wait. Fuck, I've got more things to do. Let's do the Berserkers into your Nurglings.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be 20 times 4 is going to, or 5 times 4 is going to be 20 attacks. They're -1 to hit against Nurglings, right?
Yep.
Okay.
-1 to hit, yep.
So these will hit you on 4s.
Yep.
Ooh, bad rolls. These will wound you on 2s. Ooh, bad rolls. Okay, that's just going to be 4 saves. AP 1 damage 1.
4 saves on the demon save. Darklings! Nope, 1 dies.
All right. And then we're going to have the Chain Blade, which is going to be 4 attacks, I think. Let me check here. I got it written down. Corn Eviscerator. Just, yeah, 4 attacks on the charge. Okay. Hitting you on 4s. That's just going to be 2 hits and wounds on 2s. And just 1 wound, AP2, 2 damage.
AP2, 2 damage. So that's a demon save on 6s.
2
Nope,
damage.
that fails, so 2 damage.
And then that Rhino will come on in and he'll just throw his attacks in. That was a little underwhelming. So 4 attacks hitting on 5s now. Right, because it's 3 base. And yeah, 4 attacks hitting on 5s. No hits. Okay. And then we'll come over here to the Exalted 8-pound. These dudes will come on and they'll be like, pew, pew. Yep. Pew, pew, pew. And 1 won't fight. So we'll have 5 of them. we'll just do the champion first. He'll have 5 attacks with his twin fist. They'll hit you on threes, and then these are going to be strength 15. So when you on threes, and it's twin linked. So it's going to be 3 saves at AP3, damage 2.
3 saves, AP3, so
Mm-hmm.
6 ups. So that
So
goes
it's 2
through.
damage each. That's 6 damage. And then the others will also use their fist. So that's just going to be 4 times 4. This is going to be 16 attacks. These are not twin linked, but it's the same profile. Hitting you on threes. Or fours. Sorry, I think I need to take some of those wounds back because these hit natively on threes. Give yourself all the wounds. I'm going to do those again after this.
Oh, okay.
And then these will wound you on threes here. Okay, so yeah, now you have 5 saves, AP3, 2 damage.
AP3, 2 damage, so
Mm-hmm.
6 ups.
Okay, well
Yep.
that does it.
So
All right.
that's
Well, then we don't have to worry about my mistake.
yeah, he's dead. Okay. Does he explode?
Nine.
No. I'm not too excited today.
Yeah, so the mistake I just did, guys, is that the 8-bound, when they use their fist, they hit on threes instead of twos. And I had them hit on threes, but I forgot that -1 weapon skill. So that's what I was saying. I messed up, and we'll have to go back. But we didn't because the normal guys cleaned up for me anyway.
Let me see. Can I actually do this in a way that I can put the bullet homers next turn? No, probably not. That's way too far. No, I cannot. Okay, so that's that. I think they shall just swap out conveniently.
While you place those, I'll just go ahead and put my points in. I got 5 on overwhelming.
Sure.
One, two, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I will discard capture any outpost for a free CP. Well, not a free CP. I earned this, and I'm not going to consolidate into you. So
These blackberries are useless, but they'll stay here. Actually,
no,
they're
I don't
gonna
think they're
stay
useless.
here.
I think they're probably going to shoot a bunch of stuff next turn.
Yes, they're gonna shoot. Is that good? Yeah, this should be good. Let's just take this guy out. Okay.
All right. And this guy, I could tag this. I don't want to. I actually do, but I don't want to move this guy. All right, so I just got to see if I can tag this unit without tagging this unit, without having to move this guy. So let's see. Can I move my 3 inches? So they would be tagged. I can't base you. So just tag the unit, and then this unit will come over here. And this guy comes here, closer, and he would not be able to tag them either. So that is totally fine. All right, I think that works. So then I'm still legal, and this is engaged. So then you can pile this squad in and fight.
Okay, I think I shall do that.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why I'm doing this is so that next turn you'll have to pass a leadership test to be able to fall back.
Oh, interesting.
Right, so I could potentially save myself from a bunch of shooting. And I think it's worth eating the melee for this round. And who knows, I might be wrong, but that's my thought process.
No, I think it's sound.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone except one. Actually, maybe I won't move this dude. Have this dude instead. Because this guy doesn't have
So
a
did
BY.
this guy make it in? Did you move him his max?
Oh no, so he
Okay.
should be
Well, if he had more
be
range, that's fine.
touching.
But then, is this guy gonna have more movement as well?
Yeah, he should have had a up there.
Okay.
Because
Because you're not
you
touching me here either, so just
this
just
guy.
when you
Oh
do
no, I think
so just when you
yeah.
do your initial movement, always make sure that you get to base because then we end up in situations like this. I think it's fine, so I'm just gonna say it's good. But just make sure you actually do finish the base to base on your initial movement so that we don't have to wonder if you actually did have the move or not.
Yeah, yeah, I'll just measure
Yeah, it's no
say it out
problems.
loud.
This is all good right now. But just next time we'll just be a little more clear with it. Go ahead and do your attacks.
So there'll be 4 times 3 is 12.
4 times 3 is 12.
3.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, math. Math is not my strong suit.
All
4
good, my
times
man.
12, 3. Okay. Hitting on threes.
Nice.
Okay.
My
And then
toughest is
another
6.
lethal. So wounding you
The
on
fives. Oh,
fives.
Biologus gives you lethals on 5s. That's right.
Yeah,
Nice.
on five, and then fives again.
Cool.
So that's 4 wounds there at
AP.
-2.
Oh, -2. Save two of them. And five Inferno Pains. Take a wound.
Yep, so that's just 1 wound, and then there's just 6 of the plague knives, and then hitting you. Oh, that one failed, so that's 3 wounding you on fives again. So
Ooh.
that is 3 more wounds.
Save them.
Oh, you're good.
Cool.
Okay, great. Yeah, I think that was the right play for sure.
All right, so this is going to be the end of my turn. So basically, what I did this turn is I kind of put my. Oh, you can hit back with your Nurglings if you want.
Oh, Nurglings.
Yeah, dude, the most dangerous Nurglings. Don't forget them.
Fives and sixes.
Heck yeah.
That's 2 lethals, right? They have actually
Oh,
lethals. Yes.
jeez, the Nurglings coming out to
Moving
play.
on. Fives?
Hey, there it
That
is.
is 3 saves.
Saved them all. Nice. Okay,
Okay, good.
so so I killed the two rhinos, and that got me my overwhelming force for 5 points. But what I didn't do is I didn't take any of these objectives because even though he has more OC than me, remember he's battle shocked. So even if I just put one OC on there, that would count as me claiming it, and then he would just naturally, when he unbattle shocks in his turn, naturally claim it from me. So it's really important that I didn't touch these objectives this turn. In order to deny the secondary he chose. By the way, it doesn't mean it's a bad secondary because if he still scores it for the next 3 rounds, then he's golden, right? But it's the Otis was on me to make sure he couldn't score it this round. So that's what we did there. All right, cool, buddy. We're
That
gonna turn
makes
it on
sense.
over to you, and I'm gonna roll you some more dice because the blessings of corn. All right.
What's my man Corn saying? What did he
Let's see.
roll?
What does corn want? Double six or triple. So I'll take. Do I need advance and charge anymore? Not really. So I think I'll take a nice sustained hits,
Nice.
and then I'll also take Fiona Pain. Yeah, we'll do that. Sustained hits and Fiona Pain this turn. All right, my man. What do we got? What's going on here? What is the plan for this round?
So my plan is to this is just my thought process. So because
Yep.
your stuff is kind of committed now, I mean you can't you're pretty fast, so that doesn't matter 100. But my plan is I'm gonna move the red dudes. Actually, let me think. Move the red dudes. They're just gonna homer.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, do they want to homer? I do need to homer. I was
Yeah.
actually thinking about bringing down Typhus to homer, which might sound random, but I think that's actually might not be a bad idea. If Typhus comes down, homers, because then you might want to kill Typhus with Angron. That actually buys me a bit of time, and then he could do his mortal wounds and then try to charge something.
Yep. That should work, right?
Um,
Because 9 inches here. You can't get the objective, but you don't need the objective to homer. So you just need to be like
yeah,
right here, I think,
so he'll be right here.
which should be totally
Although,
possible.
although I think probably it's smarter idea to use Nurglings. Probably don't want to just throw away Typhus for
Seems
no
reasonable.
reason. Yeah, I think it's actually a bad idea.
Now the
And
thing
then
about Typhus, right? The one good thing about him is
yeah,
remember he can do an action and still do his psychic shooting attack,
yes, yes.
right?
But even then, I think it's
Yeah,
kind of
I
a
agree. Don't I wouldn't put him there. I would save Typhus for later. Maybe a corner
well,
over here, right?
yeah, yeah. So I think Typhus is gonna do that. I think the red dudes then actually hop out and try to deal with these exalted.
Okay.
Then it's kind of annoying for you to deal with the red dudes because you have one exalted here. That 8 bound is kind of annoying because he can help you score stuff. So I probably want to just try to get rid of him
Hmm.
to diminish your scoring. And I probably charge these Plague Marines into these 8 bound to also kind of stop you from scoring stuff because otherwise you have to do stuff with Angron.
Cool.
I think that's the plan. I don't know. What do you think? Does that sound reasonable?
It does. Remember, I have two CP, so when you charge these guys in, Angron also charges in and slaughters them.
Oh, right.
Then my wife just brought me beer. She's amazing, amazing. Thank you. So I definitely have two CP to make that happen. Over here, yeah, you have to handle these 8 bound. This was a problem that I handed you, and I kind of expect your death squad to come out and slaughter them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, But that's kind of what I was hoping for, because then this squad is here, and there's not anything else you can do about it, and then I can just give this area to you
Mm-hmm.
and dominate everywhere else. That's kind of my thought process, right? And if you decide to abandon it and start bringing them to the middle, I'll just send my Chaos Bond up there.
Interesting.
So that's how I'm thinking about it.
So you want to get that makes me not want to do that, but well, what's the
But you have to.
alternative
You have
with
to
my
handle this squad.
Angron? Yeah, unless I think my Death Shroud can outrun it really far. That's like a 4, just 8-inch charge. Or do I have to handle this squad? What if I just ignore them?
You can, right? Honestly, you can just do it with shooting, right? But let's go ahead and do the thing that matters first. See if you can fall back with
Yeah,
that yellow squad. That's the most important thing. You have to pass the leadership
so
test.
that's 6 up.
All right, cool. You're good.
Okay, so they're good. So they could fall back
So
if
now
they
you
want
can
to.
actually formulate a plan because now you're like, okay, cool. I can shoot those guys. I don't necessarily have to do it melee. So a lot of times we try to try to formulate all these plans, ifs, ands, buts. What do we do? But none of it matters until you pass the leadership test anyway. So you might as well just see if you pass the leadership test before you start raking your brain, right?
No, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So in that case, I could try to shoot them. So if I abandon left, if I go like this, I could try to leave them here, go right. One second, if I move this here. So what I'm thinking now actually is moving, if I commit red there, right there, so
Mm-hmm.
they fall back and they could shoot the, is the shooting enough? It's probably not enough, but then again, if I split it up, you can only kill basically one thing like a plague burst or whatever. So that could also make you kind of have to pick.
They do have a lot. So like
Mm.
if you gave me two Plague Marine squads bunched up like this, they'll kill both squads. But if you don't do that, then they're only
Yeah.
eating one thing a turn.
So
I,
I'm
I
thinking they like kind of split up a bit.
yeah. You don't want to give me the ability to like touch both of them.
So this does actually become
If your plan is to ignore them, you want to force me to actually have to
um,
only get one.
if I ignore them, you're basically killing one a turn, so it takes you 2 turns to wipe this face
And
out.
that's assuming you're taking this squad this way, though, right?
Yeah, so I would
Yeah.
have to
You just
either
don't want to follow them back this way, this direction, if you're trying to accomplish that.
go like that.
Uh,
Let me just put them back where they were. So they can move 4.9, these guys. Or I can go here. The question is, can I kill Angron? I kind of want to try, but I don't know if I can.
yeah, totally you
What do
can.
think?
He's a 2 up, 4 up.
2 up, 4 up.
He's very killable.
I could try to kill Angron. I could throw a grenade. 2 grenades. No feel, no pain.
6 up, Feel No Pain. Everything in the army has a 6 up, Feel No Pain. Exalted have a 5 up right now because of the Blessings of Corn I chose.
If I kill, what is the point of me killing Angron? If Angron's dead, I don't know if that does a whole lot for me. Angron's dead. What do you think? Think there's a point in killing Angron?
Of course.
I mean, he is.
I mean, yeah, he's going to move over here. He's going to kill both of these next turn, right? And then the next turn he's going to kill all this. So it's like you have to handle him. Problem is he comes back to life.
Yes, yes. So he comes back to life.
So the question is, do you handle him now, right?
Right, right. That's the question. Should I kill him now or later? It's like this red squad can probably kill either this or this. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I have to choose. What do I choose? Let me think. I think it's actually better for me if I kill Angron.
Okay.
I think it's better if the army's on this side. Because you don't want to take this primary. You can only kill one thing at a time. I can now shoot it. I can also shoot Angron. But with the 6 up. You put me in a super pickle.
That's the goal, my
No.
man. I'm gonna start gently poking and prodding you, asking you to make a decision.
Sorry.
It's
Okay, I'm
okay.
gonna just hang up. Okay, so in that case, I will. Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to deal with Angron. I think that's the right thing to do, and just ignore those dudes. We're gonna change the plan. Okay, so these dudes pop out. Oh,
This might be, yeah, cool. You might have to string two over here.
back there.
You just
You
can't be in the
just.
middle of the wall. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Can I? Do you mind if I go back and just move this
Yeah,
flag
just move
first?
that first. Yeah, that's no problem. Just scoot on.
Probably better. Actually, let's start with this flag first.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do that. I don't know
Yep.
what the heck if this is a good idea, but let's just do it. And this Blake Burst will just back up here. He'll try to get it. So yeah, this guy will have to back up.
Cool. And then it's super easy to get the rest of them done.
Okie dokes. And then this Blake Burst will just move out to see Angron.
Hello, I'd like to talk to you about our Lord and Master, our Lord and Savior.
Angron. And then these dudes will just
Grandfather Grossface.
move up 5.
5 inches, baby.
Whoops.
So just make sure that the way you keep that from happening is once you move them, hold the right button down first, and that'll put them on the ground.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So keeping holding the left button down, also press the right button down. There you go.
Oh, I have to. Oh, there we
Nice.
go.
So then they won't flip and
Oh,
stuff.
learning.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah. Yay.
We'll just
This guy
like
can't be in that
yeah, it's
wall.
okay. We'll just
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay, they should be able to try to shoot him.
Yeah,
Okay,
five
that
and
sounds
stretch.
good. And then so I gotta bring these guys will move back.
Hmm. So guys, this is what you do when you're playing, right? You formulate your plan and then you execute upon your plan. So I mean, we took a little while to do it, but that's okay. You've already moved them, so um, once we do our plan, now we know what we have to do. We're like, all right, cool. We're going to pull away in different directions, and the rest of the movement phase goes really fast. Once you start playing this game a lot, you'll be able to get all that planning done in your opponent's movement, in your opponent's phase. So at the end of your opponent's shooting or fight phase, that's when you do all your planning for your movement phase. So then when it becomes your movement phase, you just go bam, 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 bam. And it looks like, oh, how does he process this fast? It's like we don't process it that fast. We just process it in your turn, if that makes sense. Cool.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, cool. Looks good. Perfect.
Take burners and then these guys. I want to bring anybody else down.
Pew 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 pew.
Oh, I guess I could. All right. It's a good idea. Oh, we'll just do it. I just don't want to delay the game.
Drop
So
siphons
take
down.
this here.
Do some shooting. Some
Uh,
psychic pew pew.
Psychic Pew Pew, yes. And
Okay.
then the okay. Okay. All
Okay.
right. So that's it for the movements. The movements.
Heck yeah.
We'll go to pew pews.
Pew
I
pews.
guess I'll throw my grenades.
All right, my man.
Oh, I'll have to throw my first my paid grenade. I'll throw it at these exalted.
Right. And which
So I
squad? That's
paid
coming
for.
from this squad.
Yes,
Cool.
that's what we'll throw that grenade.
And now they get to do this once per game. Is that right?
Yeah, it's only once per game.
Okay, cool.
So they'll throw grenades. Oh my god.
Oh, spicy fives. Okay, I take four. That's gonna kill one that was on two, and one's gonna be dropped down to one. Oof.
And then this free one is gonna be thrown.
Hmm. Oh,
Okay,
again.
so that's
Oh
four.
no. What are you doing to me? That's two more.
Sorry. And then okay, and then the grenades over here have to be thrown. So I guess it's just the two free ones.
I think it's actually so like you throw the grenade, then you have to do your shooting, and then you throw your grenade. Right? I think that's kind of how the order that has to
Do
go.
I have to shoot after it?
Yeah, yeah.
You might
Well,
be right. I have
I
no
think the
idea.
grenade strat specifies right before you shoot. But here, let me check just to make sure I'm not bullshitting you. I've been known to bullshit on accident. Select one grenade unit from your army that is not within engagement range of enemy units, and no, it just says has not been selected to shoot. So I guess you could do it, and then do all your grenades first.
So I guess these two will also grenade Angron.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I guess I think that's the best thing.
I mean, so
Okay, so
that's two.
sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the thing to think about in this, it's like, what's your goal this turn? Your goal is to kill Angron. So are you going to be
Hmm.
pissed off if you overkill him? No, because that's your goal. Your goal is to kill him.
Right. Two and another one.
That was a good grenade turn for you, man.
Or
Jeez.
some insane grenades, yeah.
Holy crap. That was a solid grenade turn. I always feel like I roll one grenade every time I use it. It's still the best strategy in the game. I don't debate that.
And then this is sticky.
Solid.
Oops.
I fix it. Here, I'll fix it while you do it. Okay, cool. You got it.
Oh, sorry.
No, no, you're
And
cool.
then shooting. Those nuggets are probably okay there. So shooting. So let's shoot this plague burst into the 8 bound.
Sure.
So that will be.
So think priority. Think prioritization of what you're shooting first.
So I shoot the plague burst.
You're gonna shoot the cannon first? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Right? That's the.
Yeah, that works.
Is that
Yeah, I just don't want you to
okay?
shoot your entropy cannons first.
Is that because the entropy cannons could leave them at weird damage numbers? Is
Yeah,
that why?
no, no, it's because one's on two damage and you have a two damage gun, so you shoot the two damage gun first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's more efficient.
exactly.
So 6 + 3. Put this on threes now. Oh my god.
Death Guard come into play.
Yeah, so that's a 5 saves.
All
Yeah,
right, I
minus
only failed one
two.
because this is the and that's the only one who I failed it on. It's minus two. I thought it was minus one. Oh, it's minus
Oh,
two.
sorry, -1,
Yeah,
-1.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
minus
These
one.
guys are all on cover, so I
Yeah,
failed
they're
one,
on cover. Yeah.
and that is going to be five at Fatal Pains. Failed them both. He's dead. So that gun was efficient.
And then the entropy.
Hmm. One hit.
So one hit. What do you want? I think believe it's threes again.
No,
Nope, nothing there.
and then a
And
stubber.
then the bolter doesn't have lethals, and
Hmm.
then wounding you on fives. So that's one at minus at your native.
All right, saved it on my Fail My Pain.
Yep, that sounds good. And then oh, that was a mistake. I should have shot with the plague marines first.
Yeah, probably, but
Although I guess that's debatable because
yeah, actually, probably you shouldn't have because then you couldn't have shot with your entry cannons and stuff.
yeah, I think the plague burst is probably better than the
Yeah,
plague marines.
yeah. I wouldn't call that a mistake. I'd call it maybe you didn't intentionally prioritize this direction, but it also wasn't really a mistake.
Okay. And then I guess the second plague burst will shoot at the dudes.
Cool. Now, why don't you shoot the flamers from the Lord of
Actually,
Contagions unit first?
Oh, that's a very good point.
right?
So that's two. So that's just two flamers.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be eight hits.
Eight.
And these are anti-infantry
And
two
then,
ups or three ups or four
oh,
ups.
it's four ups.
Oh, these are four ups. Okay. Bro,
Oh my
stop
God,
it.
that's sick. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's what, AP1 or AP?
AP none, AP none, AP
Oh,
none.
thank God. Jeez. Oh
Oh
no.
no.
And then the five ups. Let's see it. All right, saved one, so that kills another. Oh, jeez. Everything's going wrong.
So what is like the thought process in the shooting phase? I mean, I know you want to kill stuff, but what do you think about in the shooting phase?
I don't know. What your goal right now is to kill Angron, and you don't want to commit to this squad, so you're just shooting the things that have to
Yeah,
shoot it, right? So at this point in time, you can kind of ask yourself the question: Is two enough?
yeah.
And do you want to put all of the rest of the plague burst into these guys? So what I would do is I would switch to this squad now and Typhus, see what the damage they do before you make that decision. So this plague burst crawler right here is probably the
Oh,
last one that you shoot, right? Because he's got both
because he
options.
has options.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So shoot the guys who don't have options first.
I see, I see. So always shooting the ones that don't have options,
Yeah.
and then playing from there. Okay, so then I guess Typhus.
Hmm.
Let me do his psychic.
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay, and then the
Dude,
six plus what's the
freaking
six plus
ludicrous.
three more.
No, you rolled a four.
So
You rolled a four for your psychic test, so it was just d6,
oh, so D6,
right?
and then
And still, you still
wow,
did
this
six
is
wounds. I think it's okay,
yeah,
right?
that's still a lot, yeah. And then I guess these guys will shoot Angron,
Sure.
Soul Squad. Spotlight's on. So that's three plasmas. They'll be overcharged. They
Okay.
should all be in rapid fire. So that's hitting you on threes, five and
Hmm.
sixes, lethals.
Nice.
Okay, there we go. That's more like it. And then wounding you on fives. So that's one at -2.
All right. Two damage. Takes one damage.
Takes one. And then the light launchers, there's two
Hmm.
on threes, one lethal, and then on fives. So one at -1.
All right. And who's this from?
Oh, that's a blight launcher.
Blight launcher. Does this guy right here have line of to my whole base? He does not. Okay, so I will get cover. So this will be on a two up. Save.
Yep, he's good. And then the foul blight spawns the flamer. That's one shot, hitting you on fives. Nope, you're good there. And then the grenade gun thingy from the putrefier. This is wounding you on fives. So that's three at -1.
Do I get cover? Does it,
I don't believe so. The
does
putrefier is up
does
here.
it ignore? No, no, no. It comes from the unit, right? So I get cover from this unit.
Oh, the entire unit?
Yeah,
Okay,
my
so yes,
question
yes.
is, does it have AP on it? Or oh, no, it
It's
ignores.
one AP.
Yeah, it ignore the foul blight spawns, right?
Oh no, this is the biologist
Oh, this is
putrefier.
the biologist putrefier. Okay, cool. All right, then it does
Oh, sorry,
not.
actually, this is only two saves. It's wounding you on sixes.
Okay, so it does not ignore cover. All right, so I fail one. How much damage?
That's two damage.
Two damage. Then sixes. Take two damage down to two. All right.
Okay.
So at this point, you probably shoot this squad, right?
Shoot this into Angra.
Unless you just want to make this charge. So that's up to you whether you want to make the
That's
charge
a
or not.
that's a great question. If I make the charge,
I- If your goal is to get this squad over here, you don't shoot him anymore, and you do it on the charge. So
yeah, I
you're
think I do want to make the charge because that'll give me
cool. So then your
actually
plague burst
that's
crawler is probably going to eight bound instead.
okay. So then this plague burst will shoot that 8 pound.
Cool.
That's three plus three on threes. Wounding you on
Threes.
threes.
Two wounds.
So that's
Saved one. It's two damage. Six of Fountain of Pains. All right. One takes two damage.
and then the second one. Oh, sorry, entropy cannons on threes again.
Hmm.
So that's one save. at minus on your inball,
Failed. And now you should have
and
done your
then the
stubbers first though, because one was left on one wound. But
you're absolutely right because that's at 6.
mhm. All right,
That,
so
that's what I get.
that's what you get. I reminded
That's
you
what I
last time.
get.
We'll fix it this
That's
time.
what I deserve. Richard, you idiot. Okay. 2 hits wounding you. No, that's nothing from the stubbers. Okay, so luckily it doesn't matter, but all right. And then
You have one
the
plague burst, and
second
you have
plague
this
burst.
squad.
So this plague burst will shoot the 8 pound again.
All right.
Uh,
It
sh-
has line of sight, so you're good. It has range. It has line of sight, so you can shoot all the guns. So
okay,
they're
all the
both on three
guns.
wounds, so you probably do entropy first, right?
Entropy first, so on threes. So just one lethal.
All right. Damage.
Damage is d6 plus 1, so
That's
that's
four.
4 damage.
All right. One's got one wound left.
Got one left. And then I guess I shoot the stubber.
The stubber.
So I'm learning. This is all about learning today.
One wound.
One at -1.
Do I get cover on this, or can you see my whole base? I think just barely. Yeah, you can. So I don't get cover and a 6 up. Oh, I saved it. Cool.
Oh, you're good. And then the
The mine.
mortars
Yeah.
on threes. Oh, like, and then on threes. So that's 2.
All right, failed one, and that's 2 damage, so sixes. All right, so you killed one.
And then these guys will shoot the 8 bound. So they'll shoot 8 bound, but everything they got, I guess.
Mhm.
So they will shoot 2 plasmas. Or yeah, 2 plasmas. Overcharge. Oh, sorry, I didn't roll hazardous for you. Let me check that.
Ooh. Yeah, roll me my
Hazardous.
hazardous. You're good.
Oh, I'm good. So 2 plasmas on threes, 2 lethals, wounding you on threes again. So that's 3 saves.
Cool. Yeah, that's a bunch of fails.
So that's
He's dead, son. Go ahead and roll your hazardous to that.
let me just roll up.
I think it's just two
Okay.
dice. No, it doesn't matter. You didn't fail any. Cool.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Then it's just charge phase, I think, right?
Yeah. So charge phase. I think I charged the red first.
Okay.
It's more important. Do I charge the one that I need to reroll first or last?
It doesn't really matter the order because the one that you need to land, that's the one that you're going to save the reroll for, right?
Okay, okay.
If you have multiple charges that you have to land, that's when you might have to decide what you roll first. But you know, there's only one that matters, right? So it's these. And these guys are automatically, and so you don't have to worry about them.
Actually, do I even maybe not charge and use these guys to charge? They actually get sustained hits too because they're on that thing.
It's really
Okay,
all about where do you want the red guys to go. If you want them to move to this flank, you charge with them. If you don't want them to move to this flank, you leave them where they are.
I see. Actually, let me go type this first. I think that might be better because if the
Because
red guys charge in, type is in the middle of nowhere. If I charge, do I have to charge? Like, let's say I roll a 10. Does these guys have to move as well?
yes, so everyone has to end closer, and if you can base me, you must base me. So take this guy for
Oh,
example. Since he's here, he could
yeah.
base me all the way over here. That doesn't mean you have to
So he
move him
must be.
first. It doesn't mean you have to move him first, right? So let's say you take
Okay.
this guy. He doesn't have to move full his full 10. He can land right here.
Yeah.
So you can block yourself from having to base me. But no matter what, you have to move closer, even if it's only like this is closer.
Okay, okay. But if they can base, they have to base.
Correct. But you get to choose the
Okay,
order that you
okay.
move in so you can block your basing.
Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, let's start with the red dudes. That's the most important.
Mhm.
They got a 5.
That's exactly. Oh, that is exactly what you needed. And none
So
of them
cool.
can base with it. So
So that means I can do shenanigans,
exactly.
right?
That's like literally the best way to charge, in my opinion, is to charge without being able to base, because then you get to use your full pile of moves.
So is this? I don't know if this is allowed. If it has to just go closer to you, can I move him like up and down, or does it have to be towards you?
It has to be closer. So, I mean,
Just closer is the only specified
yep. So this
thing.
guy can move like this, and he's still going closer, right?
So this guy, for instance, could go like over here.
Yep. But you're still gonna have to
Basically.
maintain coherency. So yeah. But yes, you can move
Okay,
him.
okay.
You can move however you'd like.
Have to be closer. Okay, so these are not based. That guy will stay there.
Heel Flips wants to know what we're running. Hey, Heel Flips. So I am teaching and I'm running tactical today, and Richard here is running fixed. So he has Storm Hostile, and he also has Deploy Teleport Homers.
Yes.
And so in the first turn, what I did is I killed a bunch of his things on his objectives, and then I made sure I did not consolidate onto his objectives so that he couldn't score Storm Hostile this turn. So that's a little learning point about Storm Hostile. It's good, it scores well, but it's like people can also deny it to you with some agency.
Yeah, I think it might have been a mistake, but oh well.
I don't know. I think you probably. I mean, you're still going to win the game, so it's going to be okay.
So those guys go there
Hmm.
like that, and then I guess blue will charge. Do I charge with? Do I let you? I mean, I don't think you want to really use a. What I'm thinking right now is, do I want to let you interrupt, or do I just force your hand and just only charge with red?
Make a decision. Because what am I
Okay, I'll
going to
make the decision, and then you let me know what you think
what? Because what am I
is
going
the
to
right
interrupt?
thing.
Right? There's nowhere I'm going to interrupt, right? Not unless you're going to try to make this Death Rattle charge into me, a 9-incher. Then I might interrupt that. But if you're not making that charge, there's nowhere for me to interrupt because you're just going to fight first and kill me. I have
Oh,
three,
right.
2 wins left, not one. But yeah,
Do that shroud need to go in here? If you interrupt this, they have 5 attacks on
the only reason you
you.
make this charge right now is to get them up the board. Because
Mm-hmm.
what's this squad going to do? I'm going to kill this squad. You give zero shits about it, and then you kill me in shooting next turn,
I see.
right?
Yeah, because they
So
already threw their.
exactly. So it's like you've already depleted them to the point of irrelevancy. So the only reason you charge them is if you want the movement.
Want the movement, but then you can interrupt. But then I guess I do want you to use it because then you're down.
Cool.
I think so.
That's fail anyway.
Fail anyways, no worries. And then blue into Angron is a 9.
All right. And so then they will all have to base me. You won't have an option here because they can all move like this.
Oh, okay, so they just
Yeah.
zoom into your base.
Yeah, because you won't have any choice there. Okay. Go ahead and activate your first unit.
So it'll be the reds guys.
So you get a 3-inch pylon.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry to everyone on stream. I'm super slow at Warhammer.
Yeah. Here, he was
Oh,
here. You could have based. Sorry, I'll help you.
okay, sorry about that. Thank you.
No problems.
This guy has to base you,
Good. Just making sure you got
or I'll just
coherency.
measure. This guy has to base you, right? Because he's less than 3.
You got it.
Yeah, so he's got a base.
Mhm.
And this guy has to probably base you.
So, so no one else can base, right? So
Keep.
and the rest just move 3 because they can't. They won't be able to fight. So and you just have to move them to keep coherency. So then they can just stay like this. You just very technically have to move them.
Oh, okay. So they have to move a little bit.
because it's squad based. Yeah, so there you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not true. These guys actually didn't actually have to move. I was just talking about my ass. Sorry. No, you're good. All right, so they can roll your strikes, kill the dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pop sustained hits.
Hmm.
So they got sustained hits two because you're within 6 of the infected objective marker.
Okay.
So I've got one, two, three, four dudes in combat with the heavy weapon. So let's just do those four first, four
Heavy
times.
weapon. Heavy
That's right.
weapon. Cool, cool. Heavy weapon, and heavy weapon. Four heavy weapons. Let's see it.
4 times three. Sorry, 3 times 4 is 12. So fours. Okay. These explode.
Is that really what you rolled?
And
Jesus.
yeah, this game has been a little ridiculous. And then
Okay.
so
That's what you
this,
rolled?
yeah, this,
Okay.
sorry, I'm a little confused here. So I rolled this. These are lethal. So these are lethal, and then I
Yeah.
get sustained two. So these.
That,
So
wait, or
this.
do you get critical hits? Or do you get critical hits on fives, or you just get lethal to proc on fives? What does the bio logo
Yeah,
say?
it's critical hits on fives.
All right, yep. So all those exploded, but they're not lethal, so you still have to roll a wound with these.
Okay, so then these have to be on fives.
Hmm.
Okay.
My toughness is 11, so I don't know what your strength is. But...
Strength 8.
All right, cool.
So
Then
this means
AP
takes.
is
Yeah.
2, so these are 4s, and he dies. Okay. Does he
Okay, at
blow
the
up?
end of that.
No. See, you had so much thinking there, and nothing.
I'm sorry. I just really like to think about these
You just
things
have to
before I
make your
do it.
decisions sometimes. That's okay. Now they cannot consolidate because you can't reach an objective
Okay,
with them.
but then blue can scooch up, right? If they
They
attempt
can
to.
they can't pile in because there's nothing to pile into, but they can consolidate. So yeah.
Gets a little scooch onto
Hmm.
there.
And then I'll fight over here with the berserkers into your nurglings. So I didn't charge this time, so it's just 4 attacks each. That's gonna be. We'll just actually let's start with the 2 damage guy one first. He's got 3 attacks. He's gonna hit you on whatever's. It's gonna be 1 hit, wound you on 2, 1 wound, AP 2, damage 2.
Maybe 2 damage too.
Hmm.
Okay, so that is on this demon save 6 up,
There you go.
and he's good.
Sometimes, baby, the dice decide. All right, 16 attacks with the normal dudes, hitting on 4s. And oh, I get sustained hits now because that's what I chose. And then we'll wound you on 2s. All right, that's going to be 12 saves.
And they're probably dead. Yep, they're dead.
Right on. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a CP here,
Yep.
and I'm going to roll a favorite of corn roll to see if I get Angron back. All right. I do not, and I'm going to use my Juggerlord's ability to give me a free reroll here. And I do not get Angron. But I will go ahead and give myself. I think I'll go ahead and give myself advance and charge. So I get to select one extra ability now, since I killed a unit and spent the CP on it. And I will consolidate onto the objective, which will get me a 10 on primary for this turn. Cool.
Oh, so you can go on it, get your 10, and then get off of it.
Well, yeah, because then I won't control it, right?
Interesting.
So basically, what happened this turn is, you should have only had 5 in this battle round, right? Oh no, you had 10. Sorry, because your plague marines were on it. That's right. Yep. So that's what you got. You ended up getting 3 on your deploy Talbot homers, and we'll go ahead and click it on over to me, sir. All
All
right.
right.
So I will have 10 on primary for this turn, and let me go ahead and draw my cards. I draw a extend battle lines, which is very easy, and a tempting target. What would be my target, sir?
Tempting target. I will give you this target.
Cool. So basically, what you know is I'm gonna get it no matter what. So you just need to make sure that you put me in the worst position possible for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is gonna be interesting. I do have an advance in charge now. Let's go ahead and advance these 2 Exalted 8-bound and see what you do with that. All right, so they'll go 10 inches. Would you like to overwatch me?
No.
All right. I think I'll have them clear this for me. Okay. Leave the rest of that alone. Then I have these berserkers. All your heavy weapons are up here, right?
Yes.
Cool. So that I can tag you over here and you don't have heavy weapons to strike first against me with.
Yep, that's correct. Yeah.
All right, and that's how I have to play this.
I do
Um,
have typhus, so I could heroic.
yeah, he doesn't have fight first, though, right?
No, no, no. He doesn't.
Okay, cool. Um, that works for me. So let's go ahead and advance these berserkers then. Okay. Oh, so they're fast. So they'll go 12. So what I'm going to do is some bullshit here, but it's a really great learning experience because I'm going to show you how to get around fight first. It's not actually bullshit. It's the correct way to get around fight first. There's two ways, and I'm about to show you one here. And by the way, I'll take this moment to add: if you like this type of content, like, subscribe, and feel free to book a coaching call where we do this direct.
Yes,
Um,
the best Discord on the internet.
hey, homie. All right, so those berserkers just go up right there. I'm gonna go ahead and let my Master of Executions their berserker squad out of the rhino, and they're gonna pop on out. You're in EST. Are you in South Carolina? Where are you about?
Oh, I'm in Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada. Okay, okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and advance the Master of Executions. Okay, so they'll go 9. Cool. I'll move him back a point 1 because I moved him slightly too far. Fix that in just a second. Okay. All right. Um, this rhino can come on up. Or let's advance this rhino. Right, so he'll go 14 inches. That probably would have been the better plan to send him up there instead. Well, let's see if we can make that happen still. We'll just rotate him like this. Okay. Then this 8-bound will come over here. I need to roll his advance as well. Silly advances all over the place, so he's fast. Then these exalted 8-bound probably need to eat this plague burst crawler, but the problem is these terminators are pretty spooky. Is a bit of an issue. I don't really have a way to handle these without handling myself. On a silver platter to your damage 3 death rounds. Oh, they're only damage 2, actually. Okay, I
Damage
see it.
two, yeah.
All right, then I will go ahead and advance the big squad of Exalteds. All right, so they're
Oh,
fast.
they flying.
They fast. They'll go 14.
Yep, 14, yeah. Oh, the Nurglings also have their aura, just if you want to. I don't actually, I don't think you can stay out of them.
Fuck those things.
They're so annoying.
I hate them, but they're actually awesome. Like, just the unit is such a cool unit. It's such a good unit to have in your army. Trash wins games, baby. Okay, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Then I think that's all the movement I really need. What do I need these Chaos Spawn for? Probably just need them for screening annoyingness out. We'll move them a little bit. Going to be here, I think. Just because I don't want you teleporting on my home field or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, you'll be able to get back this now. I don't have the room to screen you anymore. And I think that'll be good. So let's just go straight on into our charge phases. So this solo guy will charge your squad. Would you like to overwatch me?
Okie dokes. Oh, actually, I may want to ingress.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, feel free to ingress.
I think I do. I think it's probably a good idea. Okay, put them back here.
Cool.
Just not from your dudes.
Hmm.
Let's close this up.
Makes perfect sense. So how many CPU down to? One. Okay. All right. Then, so I've already scored extend, and I've already scored tempting targets, or I'm gonna have the tempting target at least. Okay. Um. Cool. 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 So let's go with charges. So would you like to overwatch me when I charge this guy?
No.
Okay. And then I'm not gonna roll it. I'm just gonna move him 2 inches forward. I'm gonna go ahead and charge my. Let's see. What is this guy like in melee? This is not the dangerous one.
Yeah, he's not the deadly pathogen. He's pretty nasty though.
Yeah, he actually is pretty nasty, isn't he? Jeez.
He's pretty nasty. Yeah, they're all kind of nasty.
Yeah, I don't really want any part of that. Okay. Spawn. Okay, well, we'll just leave it be. You'll just kill the Juggernaut Lord next turn. That's okay. All right, so then what we're gonna do here is I am gonna charge my Berserkers into the blue squad.
Okay. Oh, can I Overwatch them?
Sure, go ahead. But if you Overwatch
Uh,
them, basically what happens is I'm gonna roll a d6, and I'm just gonna move anyway. So, but I get it doesn't matter because
okay.
you're gonna be engaged anyway. Yeah, go ahead and Overwatch them.
Okay, I will use the flame because they're the only squad I can see, right? These guys, like
Hmm.
this guy can you see them? Oh yeah. Put these six flame
The Flamer first. Poof, one shot.
one shot,
One
one
opportunity.
twos. Gee, actually, I think I might. Oh, no CP anyways. Nope. Go ahead.
What's your
I have
AP?
no CP anyway. It's -2 ignores cover.
All right, so 5 up. All right, 8 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. Sixes. All right, he kills one. Poof.
All right.
What's next?
That's it for me. Go ahead, sir.
You Overwatch the whole unit, right?
Oh, oh, sorry. I'm too used to playing orcs. Where I really never Overwatch anything.
Yeah, you've got a lot more
Okay,
shots
so
than that.
okay. So this is the plasmas.
Hmm.
That's
One
just
hit,
one hit.
and it's already wounded
Wounding
because
you
isn't
one.
it lethal?
Oh yes, that's correct. One lethal.
Was it overcharged?
Yes, because it's all damage too, right? These guys.
Yeah, yeah. So you
When they're
overcharged
wounded.
all those guns?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. 2 damage, 6 up field pains. All right, one dice. What's next?
Let me just take the hazards for you before I forget.
Yeah.
They're good, and then the um, light launchers, they all miss, and then
Hmm.
there's one plague spewer, one again. This is on twos. Nope, nothing there, and that's it.
All right. Did you do your hazardous?
Oh yes, I did, but
All
I'll
right.
just
Perfect.
go
No,
ahead and
no,
just
no.
do it
It's
again.
no. You don't have to do it again. It's great. I just asked if you did
Okay.
it. I trust you. I just asked. I don't think you're trying to cheat me or anything.
No, this is for the kids, the learning.
So let's actually put you over here, and then you can go right here. So here's what's going to be really annoying for you.
Okay.
Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to charge in with my Master of Executions into the squad, and then I'm going to
Yeah.
force you to pile into my dudes over here,
Oh, interesting.
right? So that they won't be able to come over here and fight. So my Master of Executions will wipe you even though you fight first.
This is a very good learning experience. All right, let's.
Um, cool.
So you're
And
gonna charge
what I'm
me?
gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to charge my Rhino into you first, right? Because if I can get my Rhino in, then I don't even have to sacrifice these guys. So now I'm gonna have my Rhino go right into you. It's gonna be a 6-inch charge, and he's gonna charge both squads because he would have to.
Okay.
All right, cool. It's gonna be a 7.
Yeah, he's good.
So he'll just have to rotate an inch, and then he'll come up and just be pew right
Yeah.
about there. So now I'll get to charge these guys in, and I'll get in all
Mm-hmm.
melee here, and none of your nasty attacks will hit me. So you'll spend all of your bad attacks, all of your really good attacks into my Rhino, and then I'll wipe your squad.
Gotcha.
And then I'll pile in into Typhus, and
Yeah.
Typhus will kill 2 or 3 of my Berserkers likely,
Yeah.
but he won't kill everyone.
Gotcha. Okay, that's smart. So then I have to go this way. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So what I do is
Oh,
I
so
force your movement.
basically against Fight First, you have to like play with their pylons to stop them from. I see.
Pretty much, right?
Oh,
So the other option I have right now is I can charge my Master of Executions into Typhus and your squad, right? Kill
yeah.
Typhus, use these Berserkers to kill a couple of these guys. You'll kill my Rhino, but then when you consolidate, you're still going to have to consolidate this way because they're the closest. So you're not going to be able to consolidate them
Mm-hmm.
up here. So even next turn, you probably still won't get an engagement with these guys. So that's the
Oh, I
other
see.
option. So I'm not sure exactly which way I'm going to go yet. Let's go ahead and take these Exalted 8-bound also into these Plague Marines. So I'm just going to do like this, because I'm not going to really roll that. I'll just accept that I roll 2. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's perfect.
Then these 8-bound, annoyingly, I think I am just going to kill the Plague Bear Crawler.
Okie doke.
Um, we'll charge both them and yeah, we'll just charge just the Plague Bear Crawler, I think. Ah, that's super annoying. That's a 2. Okay, so good thing I just declared the Plague Burst. Does the Nurgle's aura affect my unit or affect my model?
Believe it is unit, but I will double check that for you. Let
Cool.
me just pull up. Um, is within when an enemy unit is within 6 of
Cool.
this unit each time a model. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. All right, then we'll go ahead and throw the
Okay.
Master of Executions. Let me just copy and paste because I want to see if I can sit him right here. Does that work? Oh, that will work. Cool.
Yeah, you're good.
And that will require a like a 3-inch or 3 or 4 inch charge. So we'll do that because I have CP to reroll it if I need to. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go the Master of Executions into both Typhus and the Plague Marines.
Okay, that sounds good.
That's gonna be a 9-inch charge.
Oh, yeah,
That'll
very
work.
good.
So then he will go right here. These guys will come like this. We'll do like this. Unfortunately, I can tag you there, so you will get to hit me with one of your guys because these guys aren't based. Okay, so oh well. And then it is what it is. So that this guy is gonna have to just be like here or something. Okay, that'll work. Um, cool. Then my Exalted are in, these guys are in. I think everyone's in, man. So I'm pretty happy with this. We will see how this goes. Now let's play some freaking Warhammer. So it's the fight first phase right now. So you get to fight first with your red squad.
Okie dokie.
So all
So
these guys
I
have to pile into the Rhino. And you could probably so he was already based, I'm pretty sure, if you press escape.
that guy's base. This guy has to go base
Yep.
here.
Hmm.
Boom. I'm just gonna put him in the rhino just to
Okay, that's cool.
just go.
Just to clarify.
Yeah, just to clarify. Yeah. So that guy's based. This guy. I'm gonna just try. Whoops.
Yeah. Do you know how to click measure movement on?
Oh yes, but my TTS is glitched. It takes it off sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I'll just put
I,
it on
I gotta
quick.
reinstall it. Oh, thank you.
Yep, I fix.
Is it on now? Okay,
Mhm.
perfect.
I'm just gonna put on everything on
Okay.
the board.
Now can this guy be? Nope, he can't be. So this guy can go this way.
And you still have to end closer to the model. You still have to
Uh,
end closer to the closest.
oh, closest to. Oh, I see.
Yep. So that's the trick, right? You won't be able to bring him over here because that would be, yeah.
Um, so then this guy can go there,
Yeah,
but
he
that
can
guy
go
can't.
there. That'll work.
This guy has to go here.
Hmm.
Okay, and then this dude can go here,
Hmm.
and then these guys can just slam in here,
Hmm.
and everyone else is based
Yes, sir.
already.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my 2 CP to be -1 damage on that
Minus
squad.
one damage. Okay, that sounds good. And I will give, I guess I'll give them sustains a bit. Oh, I have no
You
CP
should have no
before.
CP,
Can I
yeah.
do that? So then the red squad will hit. So let's start hitting on the corn dudes.
Hmm.
There's there are one, two, three
Ugh.
heavy weapons,
You get more than I wanted, but
and
I
one,
think
two,
that's okay.
three, four, five regular weapons. Okay, so three heavy weapons. Three times three is nine.
Not 10.
Yep, still gotta pick one out.
All right, that's going to be 1 lethal.
One lethal, and then wounding you on twos.
All right,
So
AP.
that'll be five at -2.
5 ups. I failed them all. Okay, 1 damage now because I did the damage thing, and that's going to be 5 damage, so you kill 2.
Then there's one, two, three, four, five with regular attacks
Hmm.
on threes. And then these are on threes again. So that's eight at no AP.
Threes. Just failed 2. All right, so 2 damage. Another guy dies. One guy takes it. Is that the last attacks?
Yep, that's the last of those dudes.
Cool. For of this squad,
Yep, of the red squad, yep.
that include that included the blight spawn and stuff.
Oh, yep, I counted the blight spawn. Yep.
Okay, cool. So what I did is I pulled myself out of coherency, and that's totally fine with me. Because
Okay.
the whole
And
purpose of
then
this was to deliver my Master of Executions.
two into typhus.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. And then
So,
now the rest into the rhino.
so there's gonna be 1, 2, 3.
Two, three heavy weapons and two regular.
Yes, sir.
Two heavy weapons, three regular. So on fourth again. And this is gonna be on Rhino's toughness 9,
Yeah,
but
right.
this would
That's
be
fine.
on force. So just one save,
Save
-2.
82. Save it. Cool.
And he's good. And then the close combat weapons,
Close
two of
combat
them.
weapons. Stay a while. 1 word.
And that's just one save at no AP.
All right, saved. Cool. So then I will go
Okay.
now, and you don't have interrupts, so I can take my time here. All right. So what I'll do
Yes.
is I will. Um, yeah, I might as. I don't think I'm gonna pile this guy in at all because you killed a lot. So I'll go ahead and attack with my Master of Executions. I'll put them all into Typhus. So let's go ahead and roll his attacks because he gets bonus when he charges because of his upgrade. So he'll get a bonus 2 attacks and a bonus 2 damage.
Okay.
So he's going to be at 8 attacks right now because he charged, and he gets 2 from this, so it's basically 5 plus 3. And he normally hits on 2s, but of course he's hitting on less than that right now.
I think it's fours.
I think it's 5s. Or yeah, it's 4s because he hits on 2s. -1 for your aura and -1 for the Nurglings, but he does reroll all hit and wound rolls. And he does have
Oh,
sustained hits
nice.
right now.
Oh,
So
damn.
going into Typhus? Okay.
Oh my God. There we go.
All right, so apparently I got to roll like you this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's about time.
And then these are going to be at strength. Shit, hold on, give me a second. I got to do the calculations. So it's strength
Yeah.
8 plus 2, so strength 10.
Okay.
So I think I'm winning you. His typhus is T6.
Yep. He's T6, so that's
There's
on threes.
6s are dev wounds. All right, so you're already dead because you've taken 8 dev
Oh,
wounds.
yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Let me
Um,
explode. No.
cool. And then my one berserker with the icon of corn is going to hit the red squad. So he's going to have
Yep.
4 attacks since he charged. And then he'll die to coherency, and that's fine. These 4 attacks will hit you on 4s because it's squad. All right, that's going to give me 2 explosions, and then these will be winning you on. What's the toughness of these Marines?
They are five.
They're 5. Okay, so this is just a strength 9, so winning on 3s. All right, just 2 AP 2 damage 2.
Two AP2 damage two.
Cool. So one
So
dice.
that's one guy dies. Guess I'll just where's the blind launcher? Let's take that dude out. They should still be in
Yep,
the
you're good.
see.
Cool. And then I'll activate my berserkers down here. So I'm gonna have the icon go first. He's got 4 attacks. He'll hit you on 4s. Oh, I'll miss. And then I'll have the other two. It's gonna be 10 attacks. All right, that's gonna be 3 explosions. So I'll just leave those 3s in there, and these will wound you on 3s. Okay, and then you'll have 6 saves at AP1.
6 saves, AP1. So that's 4 ups.
All right, so
So
kill 2.
4 go through, 2 dead.
Poof and poof.
Uh, this guy has to die. Oh, actually, I could take this side dude out.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And then my Rhino is in, so he will hit your dudes. And he's going to have 4 attacks, hitting you on 5s because of your death guard and all things missed. Okay. Then I'll go on into my Exalted 8 bound. I don't really need to pile them in at all, so they will just slap you. And I'm going to use their fists. Because that would have me hitting on 5s. I use their fist right now. Ugh, that's not very good. Death Guard are so annoying to fight in melee.
Yeah, they're super annoying.
You're T10, so I'm winning on 5s. That's frustrating. You frustrate me, sir. Okay, so let's go with the champion first because he has to hit with his fist no matter what. He's got 5 attacks. He's gonna hit you on 5s. All right, that's 1 hit. Wound you on a 3. 1 save at AP3 damage 2.
Save AP3 damage 2. So that's a 5 up invuln.
2
Nope, that
damage.
fails. 2 damage.
And then everyone else, I guess they're gonna have to use their fist. Balls. Um, so that's gonna be 4 times 5. 4. What is that? 20 attacks. All right, I'm just gonna leave those 4s in because the 6s explode, and then we're gonna wound you on
Yep,
3s. All right, 9 saves, AP3 damage 2.
AP3 damage 2. So that is 9 saves. So that's on my 5 up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you die.
He is dead. Does he explode?
No.
Nope. It's just dead.
Cool. And then we will actually consolidate and tag here to secure my extend battle lines. Okay. Cool. That was good. We'll move on over here. I'm just gonna hit with my single 8 bound first. Uh, he's gonna have 7 attacks, hitting you on 4s.
Okie dokes.
All right, missed with a bunch. 1 explosion, and then these will wound you on 3s. You got 3 saves, AP2 damage 2.
3 saves, AP2 damage 2. So 5s.
You rolled 4 dice, so just 3.
4. Sorry, I'll just
Yeah,
reroll
just
it.
reroll it. No problems. Happens to me all the time.
So 3 dead.
All right, cool. And then he'll just kind of consolidate like this. And then we'll have these two go. And they don't. I guess this guy would just have to come like this. It does. All right, he'll just come in and tag since he can't base. So he'll go base to base. And that will be. They're both just normal exalted. So they'll just use their normal attacks. They can hit on 3s, 6 attacks each. All right, that's going to give me 2 explosions. So I'll just leave those 2s in there and then wounding on 3s. All right, so that's going to be 8 saves, P2 damage 2.
Oh, AP2 damage? Okay.
Yep, 8 saves, AP2 damage 2.
Oh, I just killed them.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Save some
Um,
time.
yep, makes sense. And then we'll just kind of do like this. Cool, that works. And then over here, I think that does everything. So no real. So then, yep, you can just right back with your blue squad.
Okay, so that'll be. We'll just move in here.
Mhm.
That's 2 bubot. Is that 2 bubotics? Yeah, 2 bubotics. That's 8 attacks. 3s. and then wounding you on threes again. So that'll be 6 saves at -2.
-2. Oh, I thought you didn't have close combat in the small ones.
Sorry?
I thought you said the close combats were only in the big units.
Oh, they have it's like not heavy weapons. They only do 1 damage, though. Just 1 damage.
All right, well that ruins my gambit, but but you got him.
Oh, they're dead. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, just 1 damage each, though.
Yep. You
Oh, they all
failed.
died.
I
Okay.
failed 6 saves, and I failed. Didn't get any field advance.
Oh, okay. So that's dead.
Mhm.
Okay, that's it.
All right, so I'm gonna fail attempting target, which is pretty frustrating, but I will get extend battle lines for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The question is, do I toss tempting targets? I believe I likely do. Um, 'Cause yeah, I think I'm gonna toss it. Cool. I'll just kick that one out for some CP. Okay, CP, and we'll go on into your round 3. I will start with rolling my dice for the next round. I'm looking for 3 6s now. So that did not happen. I'm going to use my favorite of corn bones to do it again. I got 3 6s. Angron comes back to life.
Nice.
Huge. Um, and that is actually the only thing I get because, yeah, I don't have any other doubles. Interesting. Cool. So I get Angron, and he'll just start in reserves.
Sounds good.
So just be aware he'll probably be rapid ingressing this turn. So for your movement,
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna. I think this plague burst fell off the map.
no problems. I think I might have accidentally just grabbed him when I was picking Angron up. That's probably my fault.
Oh, no worries. Okie dokie. So now my movement. So I was planning what to do. That
Yeah.
way I didn't waste time.
Good job.
So
It takes
I'm
time, dude. No,
gonna.
no stress. I'm just poking at you, but you know, friendly reminders and all.
Oh yeah, I don't want to like slow it down too much though. Okay. These guys will just move.
Big 4 inches, baby. Are they gonna do your teleport hammers?
Yes. So actually, sorry. This my plan was to move them away. No, no, actually, it was to go here. Uh, Go here.
Cool.
Actually, we'll move them there for now. That's the thing else. Okay, so
Hmm.
those guys are there. Everyone's are chilling. These guys. You have just Angron is left, right? Okay, Angron is left.
Yeah. Angron will be rapid ingressing at the end of your movement phase here.
So I'm just going to be. So let's just open up this thread.
No, no, it's deep strike, so it's rapid ingress.
Oh, he's deep strike. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's be
So I'm coming in a place where you don't want me, but you can decide exactly where that spot is, right?
right. So while you do that, let me just. So I think I want to screen out this backfield.
Cool.
I feel like holding that is pretty important for me right
So
now.
think about the cards I've already grabbed, right? You know I've already grabbed capture enemy outpost and I kicked it, and you know I've already grabbed tempting target and I've kicked it, right?
So you've got, I don't even know all the cards, but you got like Storm Hostile, you can investigate,
Mm-hmm.
boy, cleanse. So
Here,
I want
denial, behind enemy lines. But you know you don't really have to
uh
worry too much about your backfield objective because in all reality I can't get capture, so do I care, right?
so the back right, because if you storm, because then you're giving me storm. If you capture this. So if Andron goes here, I guess it's not a super big deal if Angron comes behind. But I do want to block you from doing your secondaries. So I
Totally.
think that's why I still need to block
Oh, you should
behind.
block me.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You should block me. I'm just
alright.
saying where do you need to block me is all.
So let's move this guy. This guy has no direct fire anyway, so let's move him back here.
And so while we're doing this, I'm going to do a teaching moment about an error I just made. So I should have had these two 8-bound kill this yellow squad for sure. This was silly that I put them both in. This 8-bound should have killed the yellow squad because now you don't even have to charge me. All you have to do is advance onto the objective and you'll score storm hostile. If I was playing a little more savvy, these guys would have charged to kill the yellow. I would have killed maybe 3 with this single 8-bound, and then you would have killed me back, and I wouldn't have cared. So this is a teaching moment for people who are watching.
Whoa, what the? Okay, I have to advance them.
Okay.
One. I don't know. No, this guy's what's he doing over there?
Yeah.
It should block him.
Yeah, the base is pretty massive, so it's going to be pretty easy to block.
Okay, so I'll do that. That. These guys are probably chill. So are these corn berserkers still alive?
Yeah, one's alive right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's dead.
This
Sorry,
one's alive.
coherency. He died. Yeah, he would have died to coherency. But this is the Master of Executions, and this is the one berserker with him.
Okay. Hmm. This is there. That goes there.
I also have fight first on this squad, by the way.
Oh, with the executioner?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go like this. I will go this. But he's back to. He gets his wellness only when he charges, right?
He's always at +1, so he's always flat 3 and +1 attack.
And then he always gets. Let me just make this one move closer together. He always gets. He always gets extra damage and attack too.
He always gets +1 attack and +1 damage.
Okay, okay, okay.
And the Corn Berserkers have a special rule called the Blood Surge. So if you shoot them and you kill one, I get to move d6 inches directly towards you. And if I land in engagement, I count charging.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. So luckily I
Is it
have
to
one model left. So if you shoot me and you only kill the Corn Berserker and you don't kill the Master of Executions, I'll move d6 inches. So this is where you probably want to do a grenade or do like a Rhino death tank shock, right?
Gotcha. Okay, so that I gotta watch out for that. These guys are just like weird. It's gonna go like this. Should I go do this individually?
You just need one more and you've taken the objective. Now it's yours. So now you're storing hostile. So hopefully you guys understand what I was talking about here, where I should have taken these two A-bound to kill the yellow squad first, because this is now giving him, what is it, 4 points for strong hostile?
Yes.
Yeah.
4. Guys, just play burst move.
I'm going to go and give you your 4 points for the Terminators as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Okay, and then that on to shooting.
Shootings, baby.
Shooting phase. So.
Oh, I'm going to wrap it in guys. So.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me just put up some auras, see what I got. So I can definitely get him right here if I want him there.
Yeah.
Can I get him in this corner? I don't think so. That's probably going to be... Nah, it's too close. I can just drop him right here pretty easily. That's actually a pretty good place for him to be. I could also just drop him right here too, which would be really annoying. I think this might even be the best option. Oh, that's fascinating. Because
Hmm.
then he comes and kills these dudes, which forces you to only ever get your deploy teleport hunters here. And I still have the tools to handle this here. That is actually very, very fascinating to me. I think I actually do that. And he's going to be far away. Yeah, okay. Angron's going right here, I believe. And I'll just kill them. So this should be the last time I think you're going to score deploy teleport hunters then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think so too. Alrighty, and then sorry. So then I move this guy here, those guys there.
Hmm.
That's shooting phase now. So the only eligible this rhino can shoot, I guess. These dudes will shoot.
See you later, Maspero Effect. Thanks for popping in, buddy.
So this plague burst at the back here, we'll just try to pick off that last
Apex?
down dude.
Cool, cool. Why don't you shoot with these guys first,
I
so that you
was thinking
can.
about shooting them into the exalted.
Yes, I'm just thinking, right? Like, because if you
Mm-hmm.
shoot them into these exalted and then you charge him here, you'll deal 1 wound to me, right? I only have 1 wound. So do you need to
Yeah.
waste a plague burst on him, where you could be using your plague burst to try to pepper
Oh,
these guys down? So the only thing you're gonna have to do, and we should have already done this, is and we'll just let you do it still. You're gonna have to roll a leadership test to see if you can fall back from the Nurglings, right?
oh, I see. So then I save the mortars for the exalted, and
Yeah,
then these guys just shoot and charge.
exactly. So all this relies on you passing
Okay.
leadership tests, so you can't fall back though. So let's go ahead and do that because that's 100% the
Okay.
correct
So that's
decision.
an 8
So
plus.
that's a fail.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So never
okay.
mind. Then do whatever you want.
Okay. All right. So in that case, these guys, I first try to shoot that last 8 bound,
Hmm.
6 shots on fours, one lethal, and then on threes.
Ooh, nice.
So that's 4.
All right. AP1, 2 damage. Give me those sixes. Nah, you got him. He's down. Poof. Poof.
Okay. Woo! All right, and then these dudes shooting everything into those exalted.
Makes sense.
Might as well.
Hmm.
So 2 plasmas overcharge,
Okay.
one lethal, and then on threes. So 2 at -3
Save one. And 2 damage. 5 Final
again.
Pain. Oh, I don't have Final Pains. I just have the normal 6 up, which he passes one of them of.
Okay,
I'm
and
going to
then
remember I only have the normal 6 up right now.
oh, no worries. And then the light launcher, just
Hmm.
one at -1.
One at -1, so I will get cover, so 3 up, safe. Because this guy
Okay, and
cannot see
then
my base. So
yes. So then that's that there. So the second Blake burst will shoot at the. So do they move towards the nearest target?
here, let me just read it so I don't lie to you.
Okay,
Just
no problem.
because this is a newer army for me, so I just want to. I like to make sure before I say things publicly, and people, everyone's like, "Johnny, you're a fucking idiot." I'm like, "I'm not an idiot, I promise."
Actually,
Actually.
this guy played at WTC.
Dude, it's so funny, man. All right, let's just read it. Abilities. Each time an enemy unit is selected to shoot after that unit has finished making its attacks. If any models from this unit were destroyed as a result of those attacks, this unit can make a blood surge move. To do so, roll 1d6. This unit can be moved a number of inches up to the result, but this unit must finish that move as close as possible to the closest enemy unit. When doing so, these models can be moved within engagement range of an enemy unit. All right, so I have to go towards you, towards the unit that shoots me.
Towards the unit that shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just not fuck around. I guess
And
the Blake burst will shoot the rhinos with the entropy, and then Bolter the final two
so
again.
basically, if this plague burst shoots him, then I would have to move directly towards you, which would take me in contact with the Nurglings and the Rhino.
Oh, so would that actually block your movement technically?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would still fight the Nurglings and the Rhino though, right?
I see. Yeah, I actually think I don't want you to move. I think. I think it's better.
But I don't have
Yeah.
invulns on them either, right? So they're not exactly hard to kill.
Oh.
He's only got
Oh, they
four
don't have any
wounds.
involves?
No,
Oh, this is
no,
this is
no. He slaughters, but like he doesn't. He's not exactly hard to kill, and there's only two models in it, so it's like, you know what I mean?
yeah. Okay, then I guess I should shoot this entropy into. They have no feel no pains either, right? Is
No,
that
no,
different?
no fear, no
Oh,
pain.
oh,
Just
nothing.
just T4 with a four, three up armor save and two wounds on this guy, four wounds on this. So I would shoot him and just kill him, but I would put everything into him to make sure he doesn't just do annoying things.
Okay, so I'll shoot the bolter first to try to kill that lone berserker.
Okay,
Nope. One on threes.
okay,
Nope.
okay.
And then shoot the mortar.
There you go,
Six. Okay.
dude. Those mortars—they're always sixes. They love you. I like
No,
it.
these mortars. Sometimes they hate me. Sometimes they
Do
love
they?
me.
I'm sure it's
Okay,
probably
today they love me.
it's got to be one of those units
Good.
where it's like they either love you or they hate you, right?
Yeah. Sometimes they do absolutely nothing. So that's seven saves at -1.
Okay. So one guy dies, and then the Master of Execution dies, dead as hell.
Oh wow. Okay, they were not as tough as I thought.
No, T4 with a three up armor save, no invuln.
Oh, just like corn berserkers. I thought the Maxiter was a lot stronger. Okay.
No, no, the Master is exceptionally strong. He hits like a truck. He's not tough.
Mm.
There's nothing tough about him, though.
So these dudes, I'm debating, do they charge the exalted?
No,
It's these guys.
no, you 100%
They're
don't
probably.
charge the Exalted because then you whiff and I wipe you and you don't score a Storm Hostile. As of right now, you've scored Storm Hostile.
Okay, okay. So then the only charges I guess I'm debating is these Death Shroud into the eight bound.
Did you shoot
I
both of
feel.
the Plague Burst?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. So I would have done it differently. I would have shot one of the Plague Bursts into these guys and then had them charge the guy with one wound.
Mm, yeah, that
Right.
makes more sense.
Yeah, that's how I would have ordered that.
Just shoot these dudes and then charge the one wound dude.
Yeah.
That
Let's
makes sense.
let's actually do that because that's sorry, I misunderstood what you were doing. I thought you were saving a Plague Burst, but go ahead,
Oh,
leave this guy alive and roll your shots into these dudes with the Plague Burst. Do your cannons into them. That's a much
okay. So the
better move.
cannons,
Oh, of course, then
one.
you roll
Oh,
like
there we
shit.
go.
All right.
And then on fours, and then on threes.
Oh, geez.
So that's
Okay.
just.
You know what? Screw it. You kill this guy. It's fine. It's better.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Holy
I
cow.
didn't expect that to happen. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. And then so I guess the Death Shroud will just.
But you understand what I was communicating there, right?
Well, yeah, I get the thought process behind
Okay.
it.
All
Yeah,
right. All right. All right. Cool.
yeah, like because you want to whittle, you want to kill the big unit and then just try to abolish the little one with the melee.
Yeah, because I mean, your melee is actually pretty good, but you
Mm-hmm.
don't want to rely on dealing five wounds to me, where you're very comfortable trying to only deal one.
They want, yes.
Because what happens here now is in your next turn, I kill this squad, and then you kill my squad on your turn, right? So you'll score. You should
Mm-hmm.
score Storm Hostile again, unless you want to take them here.
So is this a mistake to charge these eight bound?
I don't think it's a mistake per se. I don't
This is
think
a
it's
class
necessarily a
battle for
mistake.
5, 3.
I mean, they'll be hitting you back on fours, right? And it'll be strength. I think it's just strength. 6, AP 2 damage 2.
Okay, so then yeah, I think actually yeah. So we'll try for that. We'll try to because I feel like wait, can you fall back and charge anything?
No.
Oh, you can't fall back and charge.
Nope.
Oh, so I could just ignore them because they have to fall back. Oh, but then they'll just probably kill these in combat though. I don't
It's
think.
likely that I'm going to kill the Nerdlings
Yeah.
in combat.
Okay, so I'll just try to whittle those down. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this charge 6-inch charge.
Cool. There you go. That's an 8.
Okay, they're in there.
Yep. Hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
And then nobody else can charge, so these guys just pile in.
Hmm.
Then they attack.
Yep, yep.
So that's 4 attacks. So those should use their strikes. That's 4 times 3. That's 12.
12
Wounding
attacks.
on 2s. They'll be wounding you on 3s. Yes.
T6. Or so 5 now, I guess. So 3 of
5
them.
attacks.
Oh, did they reroll hit rolls?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They get reroll hit
Cool.
rolls. And wounding on 3s. So that'll
Nice.
be 10 at -2.
On my 5 ups. Ew. Failed it. And those are 2 damage each.
Yes.
So this is going to kill them then. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And these will be on 6 ups. Save 2 of them. That's 16 damage. So this is kills 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 has 2 wounds left. That was bad.
That's 2. That was, oh my God, that was. And then the Lord of Contagion will swing. So he's got 6 attacks
Wow.
on 2s. Yeah, these things are pretty nasty.
Yeah.
1 lethal, and then on 3s. So that will be 4 more saves.
And I failed out all the saves again. I made 1 save out of all of that. I do think you
Yeah,
probably
so most,
mainly kill that squad, but I don't think you kill the squad like that easy on average.
yeah, that was pretty.
That
That's
was
pretty
pretty good
detailed
killing
kill.
right there.
Just get some movement here.
Hmm.
Okay, and then that's it.
Nice. I like it, man. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Cool.
Appreciate the teachings.
Absolutely, brother. All right, so you got 4 and 4. And then
Or
primary, you would have had 10.
10. Okay.
Nice.
And
And
it's
then
on
we'll
to you,
just
sir.
click on over me. So I'm going to have 5 on primary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to draw. Oh, I already scored that. I'll draw 2 cards. I'll draw Assassinate and I'll draw Secure. Cool. Those are both very doable. All right, so I have to kill this squad, and that is pretty reasonably easy to do. Um, and then I think I need to kill this squad and tag the Nurglings to make sure that you don't get anything. And honestly, probably tag all of that. Ugh, you put me in a pickle, man. You're winning pretty good here. I think I can probably come back, but let's see what we can do here. All right, this has to be handled by Spawn. A Juggerlord, and a Lord Invocatus. Okay, and then Angry Ron is going to have to come kill these nerds in the middle. 4.4 inches. Cool. These will just hang out where they are. Oh, and then this Rhino is just going to annoy the piss out of you here. And guess what he's going to do?
Gonna charge.
Yeah, he's going to make you consolidate this way. Okay. And I think that's all my movement, so I'm not shooting anything, so I'll just charge. I'll go ahead and charge with um, my spawn first. So it'll be a
Okay.
2-inch charge. Cool. Then I'll charge Lord Invocatus. Can't fail. It's 9 inches. And then we'll charge my World Eater Juggernaut.
Yep.
And we'll charge him like this. He can't fail either. And I roll a dice, and he does mortals when he charges in, so let's find out. So I believe that's just D3. Pull up his little. I think I've got his chart right here. Yeah, scribed in. Yeah, so it's D3 mortals. All right, so you will suffer 2 mortals onto the squad. Boop, boop. Cool. And then Angry Ron is going to charge on in to the Death Shroud. All right, that's going to be a 9. He gets to reroll hit rolls, so we'll just stay outside of the little Nurglings, I guess, because I can just base you right here.
Yeah. Oh, they don't affect monsters.
Oh, they don't? Oh, well, then I don't care.
Yeah, you're good then, yeah.
Nice. Okie dokie. Yeah, because I probably just want to pile in and tag them at that point. So I'll take all his 9 inches of movement then,
Okay,
or I
that
want to
sounds good.
consolidate in at least, because that'll be closer than them. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, and then Rhino charges you dudes.
Yep,
Hey, he did it.
did it.
Cool. So you fight first.
Okay,
Oh, and then these
so
exalted 8 bound, obviously. Are you overwatching them when they charge in?
oh no, I don't think it's worthwhile.
Cool.
But that's fun.
Then they're in as well. You fight first over here with your red guys.
So these dudes will all just pile in here, try to
Mm-hmm.
get as many dudes in there.
Mm-hmm. And if you hold that right button down first, it won't just drop it, and it'll make it a lot more specific with your movement.
Um,
So that'll be all that hits.
yeah, so this one, these guys will just trail behind.
Yep. So you're good now. You don't even have to. These guys actually can't pile in because they're closer to Angron anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So then these dudes do that, and
Mm-hmm.
then they get the swing. So three, one, two,
I
three.
mean, I guess you
Maybe
could pile in and tag Angron if you want, but I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
scary. So we'll just swing on the fun bus, the Rhino.
Oh, it's only one heavy weapon. Nice.
Oh, it should be two because the plate champion has one.
Oh, the
So
champion
that'll
has one.
be
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
six. It's on
Mm-hmm.
fours, oh, and then winning on fours again. Nope,
Nice.
nothing. And then the close combat weapons
So for my
should
dude
be
who was in the chat who's playing Custodes, I don't have many models in this army. So see how I'm using my pieces? Like I'm using my Rhino to
okay.
control the board. When you're a Custodes player, you have to use all of your units to control the board. So even though everything you have has to help control the board, um, and that's what I'm doing in this army, which actually has less units than my Custodes army does. All right, cool. Death Shroud's strength on those things is going to be just strength 8. All right, so you're winning me on 5s no matter what. Then you do have, because you do have a CP interrupt, and I do have 2 CP to make you -1 damage. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll go over here. So let's go ahead and attack with Mr. Lord Invocatus first. So he's going to have 8 attacks on the charge, I believe. Yep, 8 attacks on the charge. And he'll hit you on 3s. All right. And then I wound you on 3s.
Well, it should be fours because they get -1 to wound.
Oh, they're -1 to wound as well?
Yeah. Oh, actually, it depends on the strength of the weapon. If it's higher, then
Yeah,
they
it's
get
higher.
-1.
All right, then
Oh, okay.
it'll be 4s then. Forgive me. All right, because it's it's only strength 6. Oh, it's strength 7 because I charged. Damn it. Yep, so it's -1. All right, and this one is Dev wounds, so you're gonna have 1 save at AP 1 damage 2. I think it's only AP 1. Yeah, it's AP 2. AP 2 damage 2, and then you have one that's Dev wounds at damage 2.
This guy dies and take 2.
And then he's gonna have 4 attacks from his Juggernaut's bladed horns, and these are gonna hit you on 4s though. All right. And then these are just strength 6, but they're going to go up because I charged to strength 7 and AP 1 damage 2. And it's Lance, so winning you on 3s. All right, so 2 saves, AP 1 damage 2.
3 ups.
Oh no, killed
Oh,
1 and 1
yeah.
takes 2.
Takes 2.
Cool. And then would you like to interrupt?
No.
Okay. Then I'll consolidate or I'll pile in with um my whatever this thing's called. So the other one won't fight, but this one will. And he's going to have D6 plus 2 plus 3 attacks right now because he charged. So that's going to be 5 plus 3, so 8 attacks. And he'll hit you, I believe he hits you on 5s because his base weapon skill is 4 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's 4, so he hits you on 5s. That's just 2 hits. And these will wound you on strength 6, so 7, so 4s. 2 saves, and those are going to be AP 1 damage 2.
AP 1 damage 2. So
Save them.
that's 3 ups. Yep.
Cool. And then would you like to interrupt?
Um, no, I think it's not. Oh,
Yeah, I have 2 CP, so if you interrupt over here, I'm going to make you -1 damage.
yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Good.
All right, then my World Eater's Lord on Juggernaut will go in, and he's going to hit your squad. So his charge, he gets 8 attacks. And he's going to hit you on threes because I'm minus, and fours to wound. That's going to be 4 saves, AP 1 damage too, sir.
So that's on threes.
Ah, save them all. And then
Good
his
there.
Juggernaut also has the Lance keyword. Um, so it's going to be 4 attacks. Hitting you on fours. Oh, I'll hit. And then threes. And then 4 more saves, AP 1 damage too.
So threes.
Kills
So
1
two
and puts 2
saves.
damage on that Lord.
I should have done -1 damage on them, I think.
That could have been actually very valuable there.
Yeah, because that you did 9 damage.
Yeah,
Because then it would have been,
you would have at least had one more left.
yes.
Yeah, I figured you were going to either interrupt or I didn't. I actually didn't think about your -1 damage strat. I just not trying to be an ass. I just forgot about it to remind you about it.
No,
Um,
no, it's fine because I was I was thinking about interrupting, and I didn't think that they would be this close to living. So it's fine. It's fine. I
okay,
think I I think we can continue. But
cool,
this is just learning. So in the future, I'll know that how much damage the invocatus and
nice.
so
So
then
over
I can
here, I'll
do.
go into the death route over here, and I will be on my. I think I'll do my big strikes. So I'll be 9 attacks, and I'm gonna spend a CP to be +1 to wound you, since you have a character
Okay.
in your unit. So I'm gonna hit you on threes, and I get to reroll.
Ooh,
Too bad I don't have explosions right now.
nice.
Hey, hey. And then I'll
I
wound
know
you
that would have
on,
been crazy.
and then I'll wound you on twos. All right.
Two,
Those are going to be AP4,
four.
D6 plus 2 damage.
So that this is gonna be on foes.
All right. So all of your
So
Terminators
four
die,
goes through.
and your Lord will take.
Yep.
Your Lord takes 8 damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Angron will go ahead and tag these guys so that they can't do an action next turn.
Okay, sound good.
All right. And then I'll do my 2 Exalted here. They're going to have 12 attacks between the two of them. And they're going to hit you on threes because I'm -1. I'll drop those. And then I'm going to wound you on threes. Ooh, bad rolls. 4 saves, AP2 damage too.
Or saves AP2 damage to. That is on the
The
Fort of
plague, the
Contagion.
plague squad.
Oh, the
Yeah,
place
yeah,
squad.
yeah, we're up
Fort.
here.
Okay, so this is on fives.
Oh, just killed 2.
2 die. Blight launcher, and I'll take who's the other blight launcher? Special.
And you're still holding the objective. Cool. So
Should be.
yep. So one of the things that I would actually consider doing here, if I were you,
Yeah.
is I would actually kill like this. Oh no, because I can't take the objective because I'm only OC1. So never mind. Yep, yeah, you're doing the right thing. Sorry, because I was thinking like if I could have taken the objective, I would pull myself
I
to
see.
give it to
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
right? But I couldn't. So never mind. It won't work. So you did the correct thing.
Oh, so I can storm. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I
that's
see.
kind of what I was thinking,
Oh,
right?
that
But
makes sense.
okay, cool. So that is going to be the
Okay.
end of my turn. I think that went quite well. Oh, you get to fight back with your lord
Yeah.
into my your lord of contagion into my juggerlord.
Okay, so he will smack your dude.
Yep.
Um, he no longer gets rerolls, but he has 5 attacks.
Oh,
Yes.
and you get to roll 2 dice, by the way, to see if I suffer mortal wounds because you have the abundance of sickness roll, right?
The Lord. Oh, right. That never comes into play.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So just roll 2 dice, and on 4 ups, I'll take mortals.
All right. Let me just
Yeah. So I take 2.
okay, take.
Cool. Pretty good.
Okay, and then so these were the hit rolls. 2 lethals, and then wounding you on this strength is toughness is 6, so
Yeah.
that's
So
strength 3.
fives because I'm in engagement. Yep. I'll hit. Ooh.
Oh, 5. So that's 5 saves.
AP.
-2.
Ooh, dead as hell. Damage 3, right?
Yes, damage 3.
All the way dead.
Okay.
Would you like to consolidate into?
No. I think
Yeah.
I'm just
Correct.
homers.
Correct. All right, cool. So that's gonna be the end of my turn. That was pretty dang good turn. Um,
Yes.
I got secure no man's land for 2, and then I'm gonna get assassinate for 5. So we're gonna go on into your turn. So you're definitely still in the lead here, but I don't know. Like I think you'll get homers. I was hoping I could stop you from getting homers this turn. but now you're gonna get it again. I
Yeah,
think
so I
that's gonna be
need
the last time you get
one.
it.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to get homers again, so that'll be that. And then, oh, I get to swing with these Marines, right? Back into
Oh yeah,
the.
yeah, 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 totally, totally.
So in this case, I will use one CP to give them sustained hits two.
Hmm. And this
That'll
guy
be
right there. So,
3 times 4, so that's 12 hits of the plague, the bubonic weapons. Oh my god.
dude, gross.
I'm really sorry, Johnny.
Ugh.
This game has been a bit dice skewed. You played super well, but these dice are like so fucked up. Okay, so
You gotta take
those
these
are
as well.
lethals.
Yeah.
Those are lethal, and then
So you get to roll all
so
these
sustain it.
because you had two extra hits right here, right? A four and a three.
So these are lethals, and then I roll sustain hits two. So this wait, hold on a second. This is in my
All
brain.
right. So you just had two bonus attacks. So, oh my god, dude, that's so many attacks. This is really good for me to learn too, though, because I've gotten to play against Death Guard.
Death guard.
Yeah, so this is good.
This is wounding you on your toughness is 5.
Yeah, well, yeah, 6 down to 5.
6 out of 5, so it's on fours. Okay, so that
Dude,
is.
that is nuts. What's the AP on this?
I should have charged 14. Oh, it's minus 2.
Bro, I think I gave you bad advice. You 100% should have charged.
I should have just charged and
Yeah,
then
because look
popped
at
it.
that. I'm dead as
Oh
hell.
yeah, they're dead as
Even with
fuck.
an amazing roll, I'm still dead as hell. Dang.
No, oh
Okay.
man, that sustain hits too is crazy.
That's bananas.
No, that's actually crazy. With crit 5, that's actually nuts.
That's freaking bananas, dude.
Actually nuts. 5 dudes, that's 80. That was 130 points. That's insane.
That was sick. All right, so
Okay, so
let's see what you can do, my man.
okay, that was a lot.
That was unexpected.
All right, so this guy will just move up here,
Hmm.
and then he'll just deploy,
Yep, just make sure you
and
don't touch my
then
objective because you don't want to give me an easy storm hostile, right? Good.
oh, because you can still draw that
Yeah, yeah, of course.
because it's technical. So I'll give myself the option to go on it if I want to. I mean, you don't have shooting, but I'll
Yeah.
go. And then these dudes will just. Can I get this point from you? Probably not.
Oh, let me roll you my new dice. Keep going. I'm just gonna gotta roll my dice. I forgot about them. Okay, so it's gonna be. I'll take a.
Sorry, let me just move this back.
I think I'll take a +2 movements. And I'll take a +2. Um, I'll take. Do I need a feel no pain right now, or do I need a? Are you following them back?
I'm just seeing if I can get this point. I actually can't.
My OC is 6, so I don't think you can.
Yeah, I can't do it. That would actually would have been nice, but
Yeah.
that was good that Angron came there. That Angron was super good. Super good. I guess these guys just stay here. They have really nothing else to do. Those guys stay there. What do I do about Angron? There's 2 turns after this. I don't want to run around too much. I can't really kill him at this point. I think I have enough juice left. This Rhino has been so good.
Dude, gotta love it, right?
That Rhino's lit. Okay, actually these Plague Marines, I'll just advance them.
Hmm.
5. Oh, okay, they're very nice. So my thought process here is they're gonna try to get homers for me next game.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, because they're gonna be able to score you homers, aren't they?
Yes, and then you know what? I'm gonna have to. I don't think Angron can activate enough times, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
back up
exactly.
homers everything.
That's
Because
pretty.
like
That's the correct decision right now. Because I think you still win this game. I think I played quite well to keep myself in the game, but I think you're still gonna get it as long as you play intelligently here. You don't have to
so I
kill
just
me
gotta
anymore, really.
yeah, I just gotta run away.
Hmm.
And then these dudes will just also advance. Let's see where the deployment zones are. You can't fall back and charge. So I think everything stays still.
Hmm.
Nurgling stays still. I just gotta make sure I'm getting 10 on my primaries. So, so Angron activates kills the Nurglings. He has to either kill the Plague Marines or deal with this.
Hmm.
So these guys just have to stay here, basically.
Yep.
Just protect this point. This Rhino can go here, I think, to just be a nuisance and try to block some
Makes a
flying
lot of sense to
movement.
me.
I think that should be good to block some of his flying.
For sure.
And then these blue guys should just also advance to do backup homers
Hmm.
in case they need to. Three, so that's a eight. But actually, I will leave two on the point just in case your Rhino gets funky
Yep.
and falls back on the point. So that way, uh, there's some there's some like backup plan.
That is smart.
And then I think these guys just stay with the
I agree.
Rhino
I agree.
because if they charge Angron, then what the hell's the point of that?
If you charge for
And
Angron, I
then
just wipe you, and then you throw away every advantage you have.
yeah, so then this plague burst, the one that didn't advance, will just pepper onto um uh the chaos one. I guess. I guess that's the easier thing to
Okay.
deal with. I think that's the right idea. So six. Oh my god. It's like, they really love me today. Last game they couldn't even kill like three battle sisters. Now they're just popping off.
Then it's nonsense.
Oh my! This is absolutely absurd. Okay, this is on threes.
Yep.
Yeah. So that is four saves on the chaos
I
one.
think they just have a natural 4-up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just 4-up save. All right. So one dies.
I
They
think
don't
they
have.
have a field of pain.
Do they have Phantom Pain?
It says five up field of pain.
Oh, look at that. 5 Phantom Pain. All right, so one's got 1 wound
Oh, one
left,
lives. Yeah, he's good.
and then he just heals to full.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Did this one
And then
advance?
yeah, he had bats.
Okay, so yeah. So now they just heal to full.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think that's my turn.
Okay.
Um, and then I guess these guys fight first with the rhino.
Yep. Go ahead. See if you can do a window at next turn this time.
I
Remember,
know
you
this
can't
this
pile in because if you want to
rhino.
pile these guys in, you have to touch your Angron, which is a disaster decision.
This guy could get close, but he can't be in base. So this is basically the best play, I think. So
Yeah, there's not much else to do.
I gotta pop sustain hits one for this.
Okay.
One, two, three, three, still three only. All right, that's a bit better. These three lethals, and then winning you on fours. Whoop!
Yeah, just put one of those back in. It's all right.
Yeah, so that's just three save. Actually four saves.
AP.
Two.
All right. How much damage?
God damn it, this rhino two each.
All right. Well, that's the first time you've wounded it, so
I know this rhino's crazy.
this Rhino is MVP, like by far. All right.
And then
Cool.
just the close combat weapons.
Then
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
I'll just kill these guys. So if you just want to pick them up, they're not going to survive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
These three things are gonna
Okay.
survive.
Yeah.
And then sorry, I'm just rolling the close combat weapons on the rhino.
Hmm.
So those wound, and then this one. Oh, sorry, these don't wound. So just three more saves, no AP.
Excuse me. All right. 3 saves. Saving got 3 ups.
Yes.
All right. Takes 2 more damage.
Oh my god, finally.
Yeah, dude.
Rhino's crazy. All right.
Fucking him up.
Then that'll be it.
I'll just put him on 5 because he's about to heal anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's on you.
On me. All right. So I'm gonna get 5. So you've kept me from getting any primary though. So I mean, I think you've played a good game here. So let's draw 2 cards. We have a Storm Hostile and we have an
Oh,
Investigate.
that's good.
Investigate's useless, but I'm just gonna discard it for CP. And actually, I'm because Storm Hostile is very easy to get right now. Um, because I'm at +2 to move, so I have a 16-inch move right now. Cool.
Yeah, you're super good.
I'll just do this. This is now my
Yeah,
objective.
yeah.
I'll kill them and then I'll pile on into them.
That sounds good.
Um, Yeah, that's how I'll do that. Okay, over here, Lord Avocado does this. So this is my home field again. I don't think there's anything I can do to because they have an assault weapon in their squad, the yellow squad.
Yeah, they have an assault. Yeah,
Yeah, so there's really not much I can do about
to
that.
pick apart.
So you're gonna be able to max that without issue. Um, so I just need to make sure that this guy dies. Okay. All right, that's that. And oh, investigation. I probably should have just exchanged investigate, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you want to,
Nah,
go.
leave it. It's cool. All right, then. So
Oh,
we'll just do a quick charge, so they can't fail. So they're just gonna do this, and Avocado will do his first as well. And then Angron will just charge these boys.
okay,
Uh,
dokes.
so I've
And
still
then he's gonna
claimed the
pile
object,
into the
but yeah, because I've already taken the objective no matter what, because I'm mostly
yeah.
six.
So that
Um,
totally makes sense.
and so I'll just do my oh because I'm at yeah. So let's go ahead and do these for 19 attacks,
Jeez.
and I'm gonna hit you on threes with rerolls. All right, and then twos. All right, you got 14 saves at AP2 damage too.
14 saves, AP 2 damage to
Mhm.
14 saves. I think they're dead, but let's just see. Should I pop? I think I should have popped -1 damage here, but that's okay.
I would have just done the strike attacks
Yeah,
and still wiped them.
Third strike, 8.
Would have been nine because I charged with rerolls and
Did
shit.
I take
Oh,
9?
nine.
So then 9 are dead. Rest in peace, Plague Marines. I spent like 70 hours painting you guys.
Oh, jeez.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's basically all of them except the characters, yeah.
Nice. Oh, good. So you actually keep me trapped there in melee. It's cool. Nice. And then I'll just go on over here to Lord Avocado. He's gonna have 8 attacks. Hit you on threes. All right, and then hit you on threes. That's gonna be 3 saves, AP2 damage too.
3 saves, AP2, damage 2.
All right, take two. Done.
So take 2.
And then his Juggernaut. All right, and that's gonna be 2 saves, AP1 damage too.
2 saves, AP1, damage 2. Make
All
them
right.
both.
Then we'll do some Chaos Spawn, 2d6 attacks, 7 plus 6. Hitting you on fives. Uh-oh, not look good. 2 more saves at AP1 damage too.
On 3s.
Got him.
Take 1.
Poof.
Oh, 2 damage?
Yep.
Oh, he dead.
You gone, baby.
Actually, should I reroll that? That kind of matters.
Oh, so things like this, if you, all right, so this is actually a really good moment. You didn't know this, so
Oh, go
we
ahead.
can go back.
Yeah.
So things like this, if you're gonna save a CP for a reroll, you have to do it one at a time, right? Because think of it like this. Let's
Oh,
let's say, for example,
okay.
you I had 1 wound left, and
Okay.
you've got 20 attacks coming in at me, right?
Yeah.
Or let's say if I have 2 wounds left, and you have 20 attacks coming in at me, and I fail the
Okay.
very first save. Am I really
Yeah.
going to spend a CP reroll on that?
Oh, I see. Because if you roll all of them,
Yeah, but
you know ahead of time.
exactly. So it's
Oh,
like
I see.
it gives you way too much future knowledge that you shouldn't have when you make that decision. Um, and the way the game works is that we actually only roll 1 hit, 1 wound roll one at a time, right? We don't do you're not supposed to fast roll, but we do fast roll for convenience's sakes. So if you have like
Yeah.
a really important roll that you know that you might use a CP reroll on it, you want to save that. You want to start doing those one at a time.
Okay.
And that's something that a lot of people just don't quite understand. So it just needs to be explained to them.
That kind of makes sense because basically, if I roll both right now, I'm like future, kind of like the outcome already.
Exactly. You already know, oh, well, I only failed once, so of course I should CP reroll, right? But like you
Yeah,
didn't
because I
know
could be
that.
like, oh, I failed both. I don't want to reuse it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, okay, okay.
Cool. So that
Got
does
you.
that. So I'll get
What is
Storm
that?
for 5, and we'll get rid of Investigate because fuck that. That's not happening. All right. Then we'll move on into round 5. You'll have 10. I don't think it's possible for me to
Felix?
catch up. This is pretty quick. You just advance these guys, you get your points.
I gotta make
They just have to make a 1-inch advance, right? Or I guess a 2 because you have to actually make it through this. This
yeah.
guy has to get here. So you'll
Oh,
need a 2 on the advance roll.
so I needed
So,
two.
all right, so you're good.
Oh, okay, so I'm
So
good.
you get your points. So you get 4 for that. One, two, three, 4. And
Mhm.
then Storm, I don't. Yeah, you'll get Storm because you'll just walk onto this objective,
Okay,
and you'll get 7 there. So then you'll have Storm, so that'll get you 4.
that gets me four for storm, and then that's basically all I can do. Just
Yep.
and then I think I should leave everything as is. I think. What do you think? Should I move everything?
You probably want to advance this Foul Blight spawn onto the middle, right? I would assume.
Oh, right, for the
Yeah,
just to have some CP on there. Okay, for
exactly.
OC.
And then this Biologus dies, which when I swing, I'm not going to consolidate into you. Then we'll just click on it over to my turn. I mean, you can move your tanks around a little bit if you want, but I don't think it matters. All
We'll
right,
just like kind of hide them at this point in
so
case
I
you
get
go.
engaged and behind. Um, is engage even possible? Oh, I needed to roll my dice, by the way. Sorry.
No worries.
We'll just give myself +2 to move here. I'll take
Richard's got
advance.
21 speed.
I will just take advantage of charge at +2 to move because that's the only thing that would make any sense right now. So engage. I can get behind. I can get 5 on, but that would only put me at 10 at the end, and you've already maxed your primary anyway because you've gotten a 10 each turn. Well, there's no way I can stop you from maxing, so you'll get an extra 10 at the end. So I'm just gonna put it in right now so I can calculate score. So what can I do? If I get 5 on behind, I can get 3 on engage. So there's no way I could possibly win. I don't think. The only way I could possibly win is if I got bring it down, but you're too far apart for me to score much more than just 1 point on that. Okay, cool, man. So we'll just do this, and then I'll tank shock these guys, and I don't know, pray that I kill a few.
I think that guy's. Oh, tank shot.
Yeah. All right, so 3 mortals. That's not enough. Oh wait, I
Three
get a lot more
mortals.
dice than that
Yeah, you get three more, I think. Yeah, because
because
your
I'm
strength is higher.
when I charge, the strength goes up, so I'm at strength 7. So yeah, that
Oh,
would give me
nice.
3 more. Try that again. Boop. All right, now so just 3. So that fails. You're going to control that. I guess the only other thing, chaos spawn. Let's just see how far they would have advanced for their charge. Boom, not very far. I'll spend that CP to reroll that. Okay, so they'll go 3. So they're going to be 10 plus 3 is 13. Yeah, so that shit's not happening. Not happening. We'll just set them up to pray for the charge, I guess. I guess I could do him. Maybe not. There's no way. All right, cool. So that's it. I think that's the end of the game, man. So I'm going to end up with a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then another 10. And then on behind, I'd get like 3. And engage, I would get 1, 2, 3. And I can't, unless I make this charge. So that's going to be an 11-inch charge. We'll roll it. And I'll spend CP it. No, so that doesn't make it. So then I'll get 3 on engage. 1, 2, 3. Good game, man. Well done.
Jeez.
You played it quite well, bud.
Thank you. Is there Anything? I mean, besides the, I'm sorry, everybody on stream. I was taking so long. I was
You
quite
did fine.
nervous in the
You're
beginning.
new. No stress, man. Nothing to be worried about or concerned about.
Is there anything that you saw that I made like any big mistakes?
It was just you're not paying attention when you're prioritizing your play shots, right? I think we helped you out
Okay.
with that a bunch. The red squad, I actually think you did the correct thing with, right? I think, I mean, me being able to tie them up with the rhino and stuff was just me outplaying you, but that wasn't because you made a bad mistake, right? I just did the correct thing, if that makes
Okay.
sense. Like sometimes people will do the correct thing, and that's not you making a mistake. It's just like, well, shit. I mean, if you're playing the person who does the correct thing, that's what's going to happen, right?
Right. So it's like us balancing the plays out.
Yeah, yeah, right. So like, if you had put them in the middle, I think I probably would just wiped you, to be honest with you. And that would have caused a
Right.
big issue because then I honestly probably just would have yeeted Angron forward, taken your hits, been -1 damage, wiped you, and then tagged the plague burst, and I probably would have just crushed you like 100 to 30 or something. But
Right.
you chose not to give me that, which is really good. This charge right here with these guys was unexpectedly effective, so that was really nice. And same thing with these plague marines. Actually think you should probably be more aggressive with your plague marines. I had no idea how hard they hit melee. That was unbelievable. So
Yeah.
if
That was
anything,
pretty great. Uh-huh.
use them more, right? But yeah, I think you played well, man. It was a good game.
Thank you.
Hopefully, this was
Do
helpful
you,
for you.
no, it was. I learned definitely a lot. It was really nice watching you play in person.
Nice.
I think you played super, super well. I think you were going a bit easy on me. I don't know. I think
Well, the
with
point
all
of
the
these is to
with
help
all the
people
go
grow as
back.
a player,
Yeah.
right? It's to help
No, for
people grow.
sure. And
Because
I really appreciate it.
heck yeah, man. And just for everyone who's watching right here, I'm going to wrap it up in just a minute. But the reason why I do these teaching streams, uh, it's not exactly profitable. It's really just because people like Richard here they support me. They're on my $4 membership tier on my coffee, which is a huge deal, and I really appreciate it. So I like to give back, and I'm here to help all of you guys learn Warhammer a lot as well. So this is like my gift to you guys for supporting me. So super appreciate you all for being here. If you are interested in hopping into the members only side of the Discord, the link is down below on the coffee link. It's $4 a month. It doesn't might not mean much to you, but it means a world to me, and it might mean a lot to you. I don't know. And if you're looking for coaching, I also offer coaching services. We're gonna go ahead and sign off here. I think I'm gonna hang out with
Yeah.
Richard for a few more minutes, and we might just do a little private overview. But thank you so much, everyone, for viewing. This is awesome. This is